Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be, wherever you are. Welcome to Blacklist Universe, Drawn and Quartered Wednesday tonight, featuring one of my favorite films of all time, Mad Max. Uh-oh, I gotta hit the mute button. Quick, mute. All right. And we have a special guest here tonight, but I'm going to let Edwin Boyette do his duty and take over the hosting because tonight I am just a competitor.
Wait, so what episode is this? Are we coming up on 40?
I don't know. I put 40 something because I was in a mad dash and I didn't want to look up what episode we were on.
Well, if it's 40, then it's really 42.
We're beyond 40. And you stopped that, Matt.
Last week was Lone Star, and that was absolutely fantastic because, and I'm going to go out of order this time. Usually, I introduce everybody's favorite comic book band, but I believe last week John Malin was able to get off the couch with a gold medal performance.
That's true. That's true. Back in the bedroom, baby.
Oh, and it is important to recognize excellence. So, as our returning and reigning champion until tonight's vote, Mr. John Malin.
Yeah, glad to be back. Go back, Shinobi Sasquatch on Indiegogo.
Absolutely, that is a great looking book. All right, so now we'll get back to normalcy. Everyone's America's favorite comic dad. Two-time winner of Boomer of the Month and creator of the Lone Star, the hit graphic novel Lone Star. Hopefully you got Heart of the Hero. It's not too late. Soul of the Soldier is running live and large right now. How you doing, Mike Miller?
I am doing great, and I just remembered I just got these in. I haven't had a chance to open. I just opened this right now. Check out what I got in the mail. I got 10 of these.
Nice.
CGC 9.8 Comicsgate Alliance covers. Actually, only 8 of them are 9.8. The other 2 are 9.6. Not sure what I'm gonna do with these yet. I didn't offer them for sale, but I was just so excited to actually have them.
Cool.
So, anyways, Lone Star 2 still available at LoneStarComic.com. The EVS cover will be released tomorrow if he bothers getting it done. So, like, subscribe, and everybody, you know the price of admission to my channel. You have to hit that like button. You have to hit that share button, and make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Next.
All right, moving right down the line. Who knows if he's even here? It's 15 minutes past pickle o'clock. How you doing, Gary Shipman?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I here? Yeah, I'm doing good.
Absolutely.
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Good to have you back again. It'll be interesting to see what you do with a classic anti-hero, Mad Max.
Right on.
All right, back for the first time in a bit, we have Matt Cusson. Matt, welcome back to the show.
Hello, everyone. Good to be back.
What are you working on these days, brother? What's keeping you busy?
Right now, I'm working on. I was the artist on Agenda, still am. Kind of tying up some things, wrapping up some things, trying to figure out, get them all sorted right now after James's unfortunately untimely passing. So right now, I'm working on the comic book pages from a book that I was working on earlier, my own creation, Agent Orange.
Agent Orange. All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, is that a tasty beverage, or is that a chemical that'll give you all kinds of groovy cancer?
It's a punk band from the 80s.
Here we go. It's a little bit of a sample. There we go. There's Agent Orange.
Hey, now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the one with the motorcycle, right?
Yeah. That's it.
Agent Orange is a lady?
Yes.
Sweet.
All lady.
All right. Moving right down the line, welcoming back Ellis Goodson. I believe, Ellis, were you even old enough to drink when Mad Max first debuted in the theaters?
Oh, absolutely. I was in the drive-in for the very first one, and it wasn't the Aussie version. It was the American dialogue version. They didn't allow it to be released with those Aussie accents. when it first came out.
That sounds reasonable. Well, Ellis, glad to have you back. I'm looking forward to see what you
Finally
do
navigated back. Good to be here.
with a classic character. Looks like you're going to go traditional tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. See what happens.
All right, very good. All right, now the other Matthew Weldon, and Matthew, I swear to God, I promise you, on my father's name,
What?
if you make Mad Max look like a woman, sir, you and I are going to engage in mutual fisticuffs. It's going to happen, sir.
You can only be on the receiving end of Edwin's debilitating hate message for so long. This
Well,
is
hey, wait a
brutal.
minute. I think
That
we actually
escalated
covered
way
it.
too quickly.
I don't have to threaten you. I
Mad
just have to
Maxine.
induce your wife. I just have to induce Mrs. Weldon to put the choke on there. we just need to send Mrs. Weldon a Pepperidge Farm gift basket, and she'll do our dirty work for us.
I was barely able to peel one off the other day. She almost sunk it in real deep. Oh, no idea.
No, you've been knocking them out of the park, man. So I am really looking forward to see what you do with Mad Max tonight.
Thank you, fellas. I really got to step it up for that reason exactly that you just mentioned previously. So time to shine, boys.
Malin just wants to get off the couch. Weldon just wants to make sure he doesn't get choked out by his wife if he turns in a poor performance. I love it. All right. Narwhal looking like a desperado, a vigilante. You ready for tonight, Narwhal?
No, he's not.
No. All right, fantastic.
He faded out.
Can you hear me?
All right. Now we do have a couple of more guests. We have Ryan Cardinal, the creator of Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone. Welcome back to the show, Ryan.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys. Hope everybody's doing well today.
Welcome.
Nice.
And I think Caius
We are still
has
locked
already-
on Weldon. We're locked on Weldon.
Oh, we're locked on Weldon. Interesting.
Wanna see the backside? Yeah.
All right, we'll go back to
That takes advantage.
You got to take advantage of it. Well, have a look at this.
All right, here we go. We should be showing Ryan Cardinal Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone. You're already 100% funded, is that right?
Yeah, I got funded in 4 days, and now we're heading toward our first stretch goal, which is the trading card. So
Nice. So get over there and check that out. If you like manga themed comic books, a little bit of battle manga, some cool stories, make sure you go check out Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone. All right.
Do
We're
it.
going to represent tonight. Take that gold medal home tonight, and you'll probably get even more funding. All right.
oh, yeah.
And we have a very special invited guest. We have that Star Wars girl. Welcome to Drawn and Quarter.
Hello, thank you. I'm really excited about this.
Well, it is fantastic to have you here. Now, your YouTube, how do people find you on social media? And should I call you that Star Wars girl or Anna? Which do you prefer?
I prefer my real name, which is Anna, but if you want to refer to my channel, it's That Star Wars Girl. On any social media, you'll just type in That Star Wars Girl.
Okay, I'm guessing that has something to do with Wookiees and lightsabers, because that's a very specific name.
Yes, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, if the name didn't give that away.
And a
Fantastic.
Trekkie.
And a what? A Trekkie?
Yeah, she's a Trekkie too.
Oh, yeah.
And a
Nice.
big
Wow.
Game of Thrones fan.
Very
My
good.
headphones are spazzing out. I missed half of that.
It was all nonsense. It was all.
We're
gibberish.
saying you're a Trekkie, a Whovian, a Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah, basically, I like most things that are cool, which includes Star Wars, Star Trek, Mad Max, basically anything that that's cool, I guess.
All right.
I don't know.
Very good. All right. Are you ready, Anna?
Oh,
are you
crap.
ready? Are you ready to get your drawing on?
I am very nervous, but I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Fantastic, because the time to start is now. You have 2 hours, competitors. Your topic is Mad Max.
I feel like I should have thought of this earlier.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Thought of what?
Should have thought of Mad Max.
No. Thought of what I wanted to draw. It's like I'm not going to draw his car, but should I draw his car?
That's like
Yeah.
iconic. It's
I
part
was
of the
thinking that
iconic
too.
look.
Draw
Right.
a piece of his car.
I'm gonna draw his car crashing.
There you go. That's what I was
I draw
going to
Mel
do. You
Gibson.
can't do that. I'm going to do that.
Ellis, I am like completely and utterly giddy to see what you produce tonight, since this is your #1 movie of all time.
It is practically my #1 movie. How would you know that?
Wait a minute, you said the most recent one was your #1 movie, right? Am I right?
Well, I really loved Fury Road. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
doing a Tom Hardy bit.
Yeah, I really liked it too. I'm excited.
I'm the original fan. I love the original trilogy best.
I do too. Yeah, I
I
like
love
those
that.
too.
Except
Yeah.
for the third one. I didn't like
Oh,
the third.
that's one of
You
my
didn't like
favorites.
You didn't
Thunderdome.
like Thunderdome?
No, I did not like Thunderdome.
Thundernode's awesome, man.
How do y'all even know this? I don't even know
But it
that.
Eh.
doesn't matter because
He's
love
just a raggedy man.
with it.
Yeah.
Two must center,
One
one
and
must leave.
2 men.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Oh, that was the one.
I love Road Warrior.
So you
It's like
do like it. You just think you don't like it.
I've
You're just
seen
comparing it to Road Warrior.
Yeah. Road Warrior is
Yeah.
the best.
Road Warrior is like the
Mad Max
first.
or Fury Road is basically the last 10 minutes of Road Warrior extended into a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's like no dialogue the first 40 minutes of Road Warrior, or there's like 2 or 3 lines.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's really cool.
Yeah, I
I
think he
like
does
though that they brought the
24
actor back
words
from-
the whole time.
Yeah, I like that they brought a main actor, the bad guy from the first Mad Max, into the.
That's right.
Fury Road.
He is Immortus
did?
Joe. or
Yeah.
whatever, Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm not a
Is
fan
that-
of the Fury Road though.
Is that the dude that has the 6-pack suit on?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
He was from the first
he was
one?
the toe cutter
Toe
What?
cutter, yeah.
in the original.
Oh.
In Fury Road, he goes mediocre.
Mediocre.
Are they gonna
Yeah,
make
that's it.
another one?
Mediocre.
They need to bring Mel back if they do.
Oh, that would be great to see him like now and see like what Mad Max has been doing for all of these years.
Exactly, yeah.
I just saw a Mel Gibson movie called Dragged Across
I
Concrete.
just saw it too.
Oh,
It's
Oh, is it
excellent.
good?
Yeah,
He's still in the game. Yes,
that the
he
one?
is.
With Vince Vaughn in it?
yeah,
Yeah.
great performance from both of them. But
It's already
Mel
out.
Gibson, he's still
All right,
got it.
we've got
I'll tell you what happened to
$5
Matt.
super chat from Will Red user #1, and it's Mike Miller's favorite type of money. It's Canadian money.
Mm.
Will Red user #1 says, "Please help me procrastinate, guys. I have to meet with a committee tomorrow, and I don't want to prepare. Well, then stay here with Drawn and Quartered and just go in and wing it tomorrow. I'm sure."
There you go.
Wing it, wing it.
If you don't
Negative.
know it by now, you know,
He's got
Mr.
he's
Mark
got
Ray,
imposter
I
syndrome
cannot get
anyway.
back up to your super chat. And then let me catch a couple more of these. Crazy Maynard, 2003, with 2 British pounds, says Mad Mel is the one true Max.
I thought Tom Hardy did a good job.
Yeah.
I thought Tom Hardy was great.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
said-
obviously you're never going to be able to touch the original, but still, I think he did good.
He said he was frustrated with the director. I forget the director's name.
George Miller.
George Miller.
Yeah, he was frustrated with George Miller while they were shooting it. But then once he saw the movie, he forgave him because George Miller wasn't giving him too much direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah, they should have made Tom Hardy's character like a new character, not Max. You know,
But then it wouldn't be Mad Max.
but it's
I
set
thought
in
it
the
linked up
Mad
pretty
Max.
well.
It could be his son, or no, it could be the boy from Road Warrior.
The feral kid.
Feral Kid.
Was that a boy?
Yeah.
That was
Girl.
a fan theory.
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought it was a little girl.
Y'all are messing this up for me. What are y'all doing? I'll tell you what happened to Mel Gibson. He kept those 2 shotgun shells. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but Mel Gibson is like 85 years old now. I mean, that would be fun, but it'd be like, yep, Max is going to hem all you up right after this nap and
Yeah.
some fun.
Mad
No,
Max Year 100.
Is
Dude,
he
he's
really
jacked
85?
now.
No.
No.
I was gonna say he looks great.
Yeah, he does. For 85, he's
Dude, he's jacked now, man. He's huge.
I never seen Mel Gibson more jacked than he was in that movie, What Women Want.
I have still not seen that
One of
movie.
the best movies ever.
I have not seen it.
It starts off weird, but it gets really good.
I heard it was good. I just haven't. If we didn't own it on VHS, I didn't watch it.
nice. There you go.
Mel Gibson kind of invented the original hot guy acting. He's always squinting, kind of.
No
He has
way.
weird squints and facial tics.
Really? I mean, I just remember him like staring all seductively, like when he's in Braveheart.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what he reinvented his own game for that one. He coughs a lot too for no reason. He's he gets punched.
Mel Gibson is 63 years old.
There you go.
Oh really?
So he's like
Some-
my parents' age.
He's still a specimen.
Some hard living.
Matt.
All right, and we had looks like we had a $5 super chat from Mark Charay. And Mark Charay is actually tossing out a challenge for Drone along with Drone and Quartered. And he says, El Guapo, you're going down tonight. El Guapo's been taking those pros picks, and Mark Charay is going to bring it to him.
Nice. Hey, I got a quick announcement for the chat. Saturday at 1:00 Pacific on my channel, Narwhal Books, I'm doing a birthday stream. So I don't know exactly what it entails. I might be having some
As long as
beers.
it's not a birthday suit stream.
Yeah, no, none of that.
As the
I
night
thought you said this
progresses,
was a PG channel.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It is.
My channel
Hey.
is not. No.
Gary Shipman, if you're drawing, I would encourage you to turn on your camera, sir. Not that your icon isn't present, but right now, you're just kind of a doorstop.
No.
All right, cool. Sorry.
Are we doing lettering too?
No.
If you want,
Well, if that- if
You
that's
can
your
do
art.
anything you want. You can do anything you want, but you have 2 hours, and incomplete compositions sometimes get penalized.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Is that a joke I'm missing out on?
No, it's just that
No.
all of them are pretty incomplete.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
they all take hours after the stream to finish.
That's not true.
That's not true at all.
I sometimes finish an hour before it ends.
That's right. Yeah, Malin and Mike,
Yeah,
Geez,
don't,
remember
all
don't,
the pros.
don't throw
I,
us down with the rest of the peasants.
Yeah.
I
that's
misled. I misled them. That's my blunder then. My bad.
Remember Kelsey Shannon came in here and he was done in like 20 minutes. He's like, what do we do now?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
For Space Coast, man, that thing was gorgeous, though. And then he went back and colored that thing. That was absolutely gorgeous. And Sean Tillman from the audience wants to remind everybody, no color. It's all about that black and white.
This is
You know,
hardly
there
any
is a supposedly a silver and chrome version of Fury Road you can get. I thought, where it's he put it out in black and white, which I would like to see, because the only way to see Logan is in black and white.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, find that black and white version of Logan if you're watching it any other way. I can't watch the color version now.
Well, you can just buy the colored version and then just turn the color off on your TV.
Well, it
Yeah.
may not be the same. You never know.
Yeah, but
I'd have to ask the DP.
Was that Gary?
I said, isn't Ellis colorblind anyways?
I am colorblind. How'd you know that?
What? Really?
He can't watch it any other way.
You know, I can see color. I just can't
See the right
tell
color.
if somebody's holding up red or green.
But there's always sepia, which
Yes,
is,
that's
of
right.
course, Melissa's favorite color palette. All right, John Malin, right here, trying to go for the two-peat.
Mm-hmm. All I care about is beating Mike. I don't care about gold medals.
True.
Well, it's always a good day when you can come into a man's house, kick his dining room table, and then little shimmy. Do a little shimmy in his dining room. Drink one of his beers, and then high five him on the way out.
Goodness.
Mhm.
Disrespect.
That's where it's at. Well, Ellis, let's see. Let's see if you're coming in. Looks like you are rocking out some stuff. Let's see if that comes into focus on the YouTube.
Wait a second.
OP Dog says, whoever adds a dingo wins, in my opinion. Well,
Hey, the
Oh, the
dingo.
puppy.
that was a-
That's
yeah,
part of the
I
plan.
thought he was throwing out the name for the dog, but he's just saying mate when he's
Well-
throwing the name out. Says, hold on, mate.
got to be careful with those dingoes, though. They may or may not eat your babies.
Goodness, what?
Dingoes took my baby. Oh, no, wait a second. How's it go? Dingoes.
Oh yeah. From Quigley Down Under.
Oh, that was a good.
No,
that was a
not
good
from
movie.
Quigley Down Under. What was the name of that movie? Now you've got me going.
With narwhal, it is always an option to do some hallucinogenic mushrooms before you come on drawn and quartered. We'll see if that gambit pays off for you.
Maybe I can get a hold of some in Portland.
That was Quigley Down Under.
That was a good movie.
Dingoes took my baby.
The dingoes took my baby. No, that was it was Kramer for one thing. She's making fun
Seinfeld.
of the movie. It was called like something one night, or it was about a court case in Australia where some people camping had their baby taken by dingoes. Yeah,
That's sad.
yeah, it is sad.
Well, it might have been fake. It might have been a murder.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were having to defend themselves about. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be one of those situations where you go to Disney World and an alligator gets your kid.
That happened,
Oh,
didn't it?
goodness. How did you know what I was thinking?
Or
That
we
messed
have
me
got
up.
a $5 super chat from the Wonking Dude. He says, 2 days ago, I saw a rig big enough to hold that tinker. You want to get out of here? You talk to me.
It's 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Culture appropriation.
You want to talk in some fruity accent? You go right ahead.
I like the guy that was passing the information along character. The guy says, 2 days? Okay. Real high voice.
Oh, that old guy.
No, the young guy that's passing along the information from the tech, where they're
Oh,
making
the
time demands on
mechanic.
him. Yeah,
Mechanics assistant. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
All right, and we've got a lot of audience who are just joining us. So let me go down the line and reintroduce all our competitors. The channel's host, the comics dad with the most, the creator of Lone Star, Mr. Mike Miller.
I have very little show so far. Sorry about that.
Yeah. You've got essentially a blank paper and some real thin lines.
Got
So,
blank paper. It's
appreciate
coming.
that.
It's all coming together. It's all coming
You
together.
know, it's not like this is a visual media or anything.
Like and share, people. Like and share. Make sure you subscribe if you're coming in for the first time.
Mike Miller is actually the all-time champion in drawn and quartered Braille edition. Just dominates it. All right. All right. Welcome back to the show. We have everybody's favorite master of the sepia, the classic artist, Mr. Ellis Goodson.
Hey, folks, I've got a good one going here. It's in 10B pencil, and it will be inked eventually, very quickly. But you may be able to get a rough notion about how dynamic it is.
All right. And let's see. We have a 99-cent super chat from Mayor McCheese, and it appears he has sent us a piece of smiling feces. 99 cents to send us a grinning little turd. We'll take it. Absolutely.
Okay,
Oh, is Nasser here?
name of one of my
Is Nasser
pets.
That's horrible. All right.
here? He got it.
We have
Plenty of kids.
we have now. If you want, and Gary, is Packens Land Omnibus still in demand?
Yeah, it's in demand right now. It closed out last night, or actually early this morning. At least early this morning for me. So,
Okay,
yeah, it's
but
still in demand.
it is in store mode or in demand mode on Indiegogo.
Correct.
All right, so this is Gary Shipman. He is the creator of Packens Land. Packens Land is an all ages epic adventure. And if you've not been introduced to Gary Shipman's artwork before, tonight you will see his skill and his mastery. Gary Shipman is one of the best portrait drawers going, and so I'm sure he's going to impress us with something. But if you want a fantastic all ages epic comic book adventure, and we're talking about like 515 pages. And this book has shades of Narnia, something great to sit down and read with your kids. Please do check that out. We'll make sure to get a link for that in the chat. All right.
That makes so much sense now that you describe it like that, Edwin. When you say that he's the best portrait artist and his book's name is Packens Land, you must have worked as a portrait artist at some Disneyland or something like that for like long periods of time, or some kind of zoo.
No,
Did
I never did. No.
You never did like portraits or caricatures or anything like that?
Nope.
Do you ever think about anything like that?
Well, I do now.
Now that it's too late.
Thanks a lot, man.
Could have been
It's
huge.
never too late.
Could have been somebody.
You know who got to start like that and recommends it highly? Steven Silver. He was a big guy on doing caricatures. It's still the guys that, if you're ever needing a couple of bucks, it's a good way to go in terms of like picking up some money.
All right, and I will put the link to the Packens Land Indiegogo right in the chat. All right. Once again, we have John Malin. Now, if you're new to comic books, John Malin is the creator of Graveyard Shift, but you may have seen him on just a whole slew of Marvel titles. I believe you drew X-Force. You had like a massive run on Thunderbolts. You worked on some Image properties. John Malin is a man's man and just an absolutely electrifying artist. John Malin.
Champion for life. And it wasn't X-Force, it was Cable.
Thank you for the correction.
Mm-hmm. But I did have an awesome X-Force pitch that will never be. But yeah.
And I think it came down to you wanted to put cornrows on a Caucasian, and that was kind of a deal breaker for your editors at Marvel.
that was one of a few, yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't Jack Sparrow have cornrows though?
Yeah,
He's white.
Yeah, this was a couple years back, and that cultural appropriation was the new hot fad, and my editors were complete SJW. So
Lovely.
Very good. And we don't have to wait that much longer before you bring out Graveyard Shift 2, right? I think we're only a couple of weeks away, right?
Probably a few weeks away. So I'm gonna get a good amount of it rolling. I want to at least have 10 pages done before I launch. So
very good.
When I get those done, I'm on page 3 right now. So
Nice.
we'll see. Yeah.
Very good. All right. When are you going to start teasing some of that stuff out?
As soon as I am confident on my launch date. So, unlike everybody else, I don't show everything. So I like surprises for people.
Show everything.
Yeah. So I think the art is more exciting when it's brand new. So as a customer, yeah. As soon as I have my game plan ready, I will start rolling things out. But right now, yeah, just mid-late June.
John, did you read the script?
Did I read the script?
Oh my God, you sound just like Nasser. In the chat, John Kyung Lee has some art advice for you. He's got some artistic direction. He says, John, the left ear, it's too low.
Oh, get out of town, Kyung.
Very good. All right, we have a $5 super chat from Professor Geek. Professor Geek has got his own YouTube channel. He's been a great friend of this show, and he's got an Indiegogo that's in demand right now called Tales from the Stacks. And for $5, Professor Geek says, how long until we get a drawn and quartered art book campaign? That's what I'm talking about. Also, back Tales from the Stacks. We're just a couple of backers away from $18,000. And I've put the Tales from the Stacks Indiegogo link right in the chat. Great book. And in some of our artists here even have some covers for it. John Malin did an absolutely beautiful cover for it. Let's see if we can share that very quickly. Yeah, we can do that. Go to the Share Magoo. I'm like Art T Bear right now. Now I click the button. All right. This is the John Malin. This is the John Malin cover for Tales from the Stacks.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he did. He did an absolutely fantastic job with this. Just a super sexy cover.
Yeah, very excited.
Tales from the
Yeah, so the campaign's still running. Everyone go get a copy while you still can. And also there's a cover for Mike's Lone Star. But I think you have to get like one of the 4-packs now to grab my cover.
I think that's the only way to get. Would you get that with Lone Star for the troops, Mike? Do you get that?
Yep. That's actually once the early bird special is gone, that's for the troops is the only way you're going to be able to get multiple or those other books. So, yeah.
All right, and we've got a $20 super chat from Geeks and Gamers. Geeks and Gamers, thank you for the $20 super chat. He says, just here to show support. Keep up the great work, everyone. And Geeks and Gamers have an absolutely fantastic YouTube channel. Make sure to check them out. And a website, for that matter. All right, we are looking at Matt Cusson. Matt, how you feeling? Looks like you're putting Max behind the wheel of a car here.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling about this decision?
All good so far. I mean, still got a long way to go. I'm thinking of putting in, well, he's in the truck right now, so I'm focusing on the likeness, but more characterization.
Nice. Like the composition, going bold. I love it.
Using a rig. Hole and petrol.
You will either perish in fire or triumph like a champion. I love it.
Kick her in the guts.
All right. Speaking about perishing in fire, let's check in with Matthew Welton.
What? It's constant.
I thought it was an appropriate segue.
Edwin, you must be butter because you are on a roll tonight.
Nice.
Well, we will see how Mrs. Weldon scores that one.
This is gonna be the night where I thank for the idea, guys, because I'm gonna try doing a car and I'm gonna try and steal all y'all's proverbial thunder.
Nice. Love it.
Go ahead, Matt. You got 2 hours, kid.
Yeah, not looking good.
Beg, steal, or borrow. There's only one gold medal, and if you don't take it, someone else will. Very nice. We'll check back in and let's see how Narwhal is doing. All right.
Hey, I want to let the chat know also that on my Twitter page and my moments, I have a Mad Max short comic that's 5.
Oh yeah, that thing's cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
so you guys should check it out. I don't know if it's possible to even like post a link, maybe.
Yeah, sure can. I will go grab that from your Twitter right now. Let's see. Narwhal Books. He is at @plaster_Harris on YouTube or on Twitter rather, and I'll put that link there just in case you want to follow Narwhal. Let's see. I'm on your Twitter. Did you pin that to your profile?
It's in my moments. So you have to go. I don't know.
Like, I got a moment for you.
I tried using Moments to like post comics, and it works okay. Moments are where you can flip through pages.
I'm like on your profile. Well, there's a choice to unfollow. Let's see. View moments. Here we go. So you got to go to his moments. Let's see. All right, I can share this. I can share a direct link to that. All right, so if you want to see a Mad Max short by Narwhal, after the show, you can go check this out on the Twitter Magoo.
Thanks, Edwin.
Absolutely. Is your book, is Earthbound still in demand, or did you close that out?
It is. It's still in demand. Yeah, there's the hardcover campaign's going, and it's all limited because it's based on the same print run from the first campaign. So there's like maybe like 200 copies left, I guess. So it's out there. Yeah.
I will put that in the audience right now if you want to check out Earthbound by Narwhal, if you're digging his style. And he has got a gorgeous fluid style. So make sure to check that out too. Earthbound by Narwhal. Looks like you should be having Let the Bodies Hit the Floor play in the background. What's going on here?
Yeah. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I'm going to add more and more like people and debris, I think, until it looks like people like detail, I realized. And I don't draw all that much detail all the time. I'm going to try and fake it with some scribbles.
Well, quantity has a certain quality. All right. And now we're looking at Ryan Cardinal. Ryan Cardinal.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, what's shaking, man? Just drawing them bodies.
You look like you have a couple of bodies here in the process of dying or staying dead.
Yeah, the nice old beat down from Max.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. Mohawk here has caught a beating.
Whiz.
Right. And Ryan Cardinal is the creator of Caius. Caius, a story of blood and stone. I will put a link to that Indiegogo in the chat right now if you want to check that out.
Oh, thank you, Edmund.
Absolutely. Great looking book. And let's see, you describe it as magic enhanced psychic bounty hunters chase down a runaway thief who has stolen a key to the future. He's stolen a key to Narwhal's heart.
It's not that hard.
Well, his birthday is coming up, so.
Yes, it is. It is one slightly eaten drumstick is actually the key to Narwhal's heart.
Just a licked drumstick, that's all.
Well, I do work in a deli, so I've seen many a drumstick in a garbage can. I've been tempted because they're fresh, but I'm like, I can't cross that line.
5-second rule, right?
Yeah. The one I'll do is I'll lick the spoons when we take out all the deli stuff. You got to throw the spoons and wash them all, but I'll eat the food that's on the spoons.
Don't feel too bad about that. When I worked as a dishwasher at a Japanese restaurant, I would eat the uneaten
Sushi?
No, not sushi. Tempura, because a lot of people just won't touch broccoli for some reason.
Oh,
Because it's disgusting.
And by what he means by when he worked at the Japanese sushi restaurant, he means Thursday nights. Oh, Anna, are you regret volunteering to come on yet?
Am I what?
Are you regretting volunteering to come on? And
No, I'm enjoying this.
very good. It looks like you're going for a big and bold composition yourself. What you got going on here?
So I have Max in the red, and then all the side characters that go with the plot around it, and then I'll have the lettering down here at the bottom. But I love Drew Sturzin posters, so I really like the way he sets up his composition.
You are not finishing that in 2 hours.
Have you seen me draw before?
Wait a minute, are you doing digital? I can't see it.
Challenge. The gauntlet has been
You've
thrown.
never seen me draw before, have you? I draw relatively fast.
Watch
but
me work.
I'm not as much with the inking as you guys. I didn't learn that kind of stuff, but I'll probably go in with like grayscale and add that in. But yeah. I think I can finish it in 2 hours. This is a challenge, right?
Mhm.
That's right.
That is a challenge.
He's trying to psych you out.
Now, if you enjoy,
I'm psyched out already. I'm
if you
losing.
enjoy what you're seeing here, if you enjoy Anna's talent and her conversation and commentary, you can follow her on YouTube at That Star Wars Girl, and I will put a link to her YouTube site right in the chat, and so you can click there and follow, subscribe, and hit that bell for notification at your leisure. All right, Mark C, that is Mark Giray, for $5 says, for those drawing the car, that's a Ford Falcon MRT Interceptor.
Oh crap.
It is not, in
Master
fact,
the
a
V8
Chevy
Interceptor.
Impala.
Yeah. Just take it for a ride.
All right, and OG Deadbolt talking about That Star Wars Girl says her videos are dope. So the kids think
Well,
you're
thank you.
dope. The kids.
Thank you.
Whoa. Now, the audience is telling me that you eat spiders. Is this?
Oh
is this
my gosh.
defamatory statement? Or are you in fact a low down dirty spider muncher? What sort of person have we brought into our reputable channel here?
That person watched my stream earlier. No, I was cleaning my kitchen and a spider fell into my drink, and I didn't notice until I drank it, and then it started crawling back up my throat. It was the worst feeling in the entire world.
That's a filthy lie.
I've never been more terrified.
Did it crawl out of your eye?
You'd be
No,
dead.
no. I think I immediately chugged the rest of my drink, and then I tried drinking hot sauce and stuff. So
Choke them down.
I tried.
Just make it angry.
Dang.
Oh, that sounds like a premise for a horror
That's an
movie.
urban legend.
So hopefully I get superpowers, but you never know.
Yeah. Well, you're either going to get superpowers or you're going to die a brutal, horrifying, and grisly death.
Yeah, so let's
And if the
fingers crossed.
latter
for the
occurs,
first
we can do live stream it for posterity.
That's
No. Don't you know that that's a statistic that you eat like 2 or 3 bugs a year while you sleep?
Yeah.
Really, I thought it was like 8 a night.
Oh, I think it might. Oh, I don't know about it.
Like a conveyor belt just going into your mouth.
Holy crap.
little arachnid tempura, huh? Miller will fry them up real nice with a tasty dipping sauce.
That's one of the possible futures where if we have trouble producing enough food for overpopulation or whatever.
The bug protein.
Bugs, yeah.
yeah.
All right. How we doing, Ellis? You look like you got something going on here.
Can you see it?
Yeah. It's focusing up pretty well.
So, let me go on.
All right, and so we've had about 35 minutes elapsed. So competitors, you've got about an hour and 25 minutes remaining.
I gotta eat.
All right, I tell you what, Malin is laying it down.
Yeah, pretty much done. Fine details. Pretty up a little bit.
Shit.
Very good. All right, let's check in with Mr. G. Ship. And here's what I was talking about, that skill as a portrait artist.
Hey, I was thinking about what the person said in the chat about doing a sketchbook for the Drawn and Quartered. If everybody just wants to send all their originals to me, I will make it happen.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, just send everything that you want in the sketchbook, like Mike, everybody. Just send it to me directly, and I will make that dream come true.
All right, Narwhal, you've got both criticism and a compliment. This comes from a $5 super chat from Mr. CPU. He says, I just watched Narwhal's campaign video for the first time. It made me want to give him money, but didn't really pitch the story.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I think we can put Narwhal's PayPal right in the description. So if you want to give him money, he probably won't object to that. In the chat, Mr. Ethan Van Skyver, that is comic artist Pro Secrets, the creator of Cyberfrog, Blood Honey, says John Malin wins again.
Oh man,
There it is.
You know,
Pencils.
It'll be all right, Mike. It'll be all right, Mike.
Mike is afraid of truth.
I am the truth.
Oh,
Thought you were the law.
I am the law.
Now, if we have anybody who is joining us for the first time, if you're coming over for another channel or this is the first time you've heard of Drone and Quarter, let me show you our host campaign. So Mike Miller was an artist, you're what, 27 or 28 years in the industry now, Mike?
27 years.
Right. And he has drawn for Marvel, DC, all kinds of his own independent creations. Until recently, he was probably best known for DC's Injustice. He has got a sequel. And Game of Thrones, that's right. He's got a sequel to his hit graphic novel Lone Star, Heart of the Hero. The sequel is called Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier. Now, Lone Star is a super soldier-like character in the tradition of Captain America. But whereas Captain America said, you know what, I'm going to peace out in an iceberg for, a couple of decades, Lone Star stayed on the job. Absolutely great comic book, absolutely fantastic art. Everybody who's gotten it has loved it. I've read the entire script. Fantastic. The story starts strong and finishes strong. There's a bunch of plot twists coming for everybody in the next issue. Now, the current cover is called the Gone with the Wind cover. And let me blow this up for you. This is the Gone with the Wind cover. Lone Star, Soul of the Soldier. Come on here. You can see a preview of some of these pages. It looks absolutely fantastic. Check it out. You're going to love it. There's been some covers that you can't get anymore, but there are a tier or two that will let you get those covers. And what are those tiers, Mike?
The early bird special, which is tagged at the top there.
Right.
The early bird special. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure can.
And then Lone Star for the troops, where you can get all 4 covers signed at cost, no shipping cost inside the US. And then you can also send it a minimum of 10 books to the troops stationed around the world or at VA hospitals, depending on where the particular books are going.
Absolutely.
And that's probably the best. I like that best. I actually it kind of started over because I've been selling them, and it's because there was no shipping necessary, or I didn't want to charge for shipping. I put that there was no shipping necessary, so there was nowhere to put your address. So if you did buy the Lone Star for the troops, feel free to refund and then purchase it again and put your shipping address in there. Otherwise, I'm going to be tracking down everybody who got that to get their address.
No.
All right, and we have a $5 super chat from Macy Van Duzen. Oh, that's from the New Hampshire Van Duzens, I believe. And Macy says, rooting for Anna, affectionately known as that Star Wars girl. I have to go now, but I did like the video, so I can watch the rest later. Yay, Anna!
Thank you.
Some of my ancestors are Van Duzens, and I feel betrayed.
Were they the New Hampshire Van Duzens, or were they the Vermont Van Duzens?
I don't know. over in the old country, Van Dusen's.
Huh?
You make me sick.
Well, they are on Team Anna tonight.
Oh,
She
you know,
is-
speaking of Lone Star, and seeing as how Ethan is in the chat, how's the cover coming, Ethan? We're supposed to launch Ethan's cover tomorrow at
Ooh.
noon.
Shots fired.
Hey, I'm still waiting on Cyberfrog.
Whoa.
He's done.
More shots fired.
Well, I've been waiting for it. I want that comic.
See what you did, Mike? Hope you're happy.
All right. Comics Artist Pro Secrets. Ethan Van Sciver says, WTF. What the French fries? That Star Wars girl is here. And this is actually how Ethan talks. Let me do it in my Ethan voice. Gee golly gosh. That Star Wars girl is here. She's gonna win.
Aw.
Yeah. You
I
got
doubt it.
No.
I've never won an art contest in my entire life, so maybe.
Ethan sold me out really quick this time.
Yeah, he did. Tell you what, I was going to show John Malin, but now we're going to go to the Star Wars girl.
Can you even see it, or do I need to adjust my light?
Yeah, I see. You've got the on the left and the right. You've got somebody up on like a dais on a throne in non-photographic blue, and then you've got a scene on the left in non-photographic blue, and then looks like you're outlining something in red in
Max.
the center.
That would be
There you
Max.
go.
Looks like John's going to be back on the couch again.
No. Not tonight, my friends. Not tonight. Mike is eating a plate of food.
Well, I've been very busy today.
Ellis is doing an ambitious piece, though.
It's a big crack.
Gary's doing a little photo reel. Ooh, Matt Costin's got a good piece.
Tell us
We'll
who's
see.
got a bad piece. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Tell you
Well, we'll
who's got a
find-
bad piece?
No, I'm just kidding.
And let's see, Mike got a question from the chat. This comes from Orbital 1970 Goat, which is a very specific name. Orbital 1970 Goat. He says, Mike, is the Gone with the Wind cover included in the secret First Brigade tier? I believe it is.
Hey, it's first rule of the Secret First Brigade tier. We don't,
You don't
talk
talk about it.
about the Secret First Brigade tier.
Well, there you go.
Anna
Non-answer.
coming in knew that. He doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Unless you're me
Yes,
and,
I
you
do.
share, and you share it out to everybody.
Yeah. Look,
That's
Anna,
it.
broccoli.
Ugh, I don't eat any vegetables, so I'm gonna be grossed out by any of them.
I like to dip it
What?
in Japanese mayonnaise.
Ugh.
Look at that.
Of course you do.
Japanese mayonnaise.
Eat up.
Do you want me to throw up all over my drawing?
If it makes you have to start over, sure.
No.
She'll still beat John if she does.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's something about a blurry plate of food with that sickly looking mayonnaise on that dirty looking table. It's absolutely horrifying. So we're gonna move right on down the line.
It's too much mold in one place.
We won't subject our loyal viewers to that. Let's see. How are we doing? We're
Gary,
coming
you
up
drawing Rowdy Piper?
Say it again.
You drawing Rowdy Piper?
Yeah, isn't that what the challenge is?
Yes, it is. It is the They Live challenge.
That's got to be the next one, man.
Zeno the Stoic says, I used to like Mike. Then I saw him eating broccoli. Hey now, the dream is over. Hey now, hey now.
You know, most Americans don't like broccoli because they don't know how to cook broccoli. They always turn it into some sort of a mush that's disgusting.
I can eat it raw, man. It tastes good.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
eat
did it raw.
it raw, but it always gives me a stomach ache.
It's gross.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are just people who like broccoli.
That's better than spiders.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
mine
is-
was an
it is-
accident.
It is better, or spider tempura for that matter. Either way.
I too have eaten a spider.
Wait.
A ballooning spider.
I'm eating spiders right now.
On accident
pain.
or on purpose?
Yeah, why
Well,
not?
you know, one of those
Well, let's do
ballooning spiders that, you know, they get around by letting the wind catch them
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
That's jacked up.
right in the mouth, right when I'm jogging.
Oh,
Let's see. And Razdok says soft broccoli is better than raw and crunchy. Yeah, raw broccoli is you feed that to the things you eat. You know, you have a tasty creature, eat the raw broccoli, and then you eat the tasty creature.
There you go. That's it. What do they call that? The what chain of
The
It's a circle of life.
well, the circle of life. That's it.
The lions.
I was catching a torrent for all the Game of Thrones, and then it gave out on me on 3. So now I'm just watching Cecil spoilers on or his wrap ups.
You know what, Mike? I enjoyed the last episode of Game of Thrones.
No, you
I
didn't.
I listened
Lies,
to your order,
lies.
I listened to your Order of the Green Hand, and I heard so many hearts breaking, so much hurting of the butts. Like many butts hurt.
Oh my gosh, Edwin. John, get him.
Yeah, it was trash. It was
Trash.
Keisters are tender.
Right. Hey,
Did
well,
you guys read the books?
Books are for chumps.
yeah, and well, literacy is required, so half of the panel here couldn't really participate in that particular media.
That's why I draw.
Too close to home, Edwin.
One of the things that Mike Miller is known for, though, is he has been doing the covers for the Game of Thrones comic books for many years now. And then you did the interior art on Duncan and Egg, right? Duncan Egg?
What is that?
The Hedge Knight series? Is Miller, are you in your kitchen?
He's in his kitchen getting some more mayonnaise.
We got a show
Yeah.
going on, but you know, it's the perfect time to roll up some sushi and chow down on some spiders. You know, why participate in your own show? That's just crazy talk.
You spoiled him too much, Edwin.
these live streams are in between snacks for Mike.
All right. And since Mike isn't here, we'll go back and reintroduce all
I'm
the
here.
guests. This
Gotta make
empty
sure there's
table
no,
here belongs
potatoes
to
on my
Mike
table.
Miller.
All right, here I am.
All right, Mike, what were the Game of Thrones oriented books that you did the interior art for?
Hedge Knight, Sworn Sword, and the Mystery Knight.
And now, what series have you done the covers for?
Game of Thrones and Clash of Kings.
There you go. So, Mike's Game of Thrones cred is 100. Keeping it 100, baby. All right. Our next competitor is Ellis Goodson. He lives somewhere in a bunker in Area 51.
Hey, you can catch Mewtwo there. Nobody plays
Is-
Pokemon Go, do they?
Is someone eating Doritos
long
or
for a long
like playing Yahtzee on the side? What is
Someone
that?
playing Yahtzee.
Sorry, that was me. I was going through my pin box.
He's not me this time.
Yeah, you
I'm
just
sorry.
got a bag of fried spiders off camera, don't you?
Oh, maybe.
Mm.
Hey, I watched
Spider chips.
Pokemon
They're the
last night.
tastiest. All right, so this is Ellis Goodson. Ellis Goodson. Our next competitor is, and I think I may have just hid you from the broadcast. Let me see if I can show you again. Let's see. All right, this is Gary Shipman.
Yari.
Hello there.
Hello.
So what are we drawing tonight?
Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure.
Oh, I'm on it then.
Was that the one where he met Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Buffy.
Love that movie.
All right. Our next competitor is Mr. John Malin. Mr. John Malin.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to consider these guys competition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looking good, Mr. Malin. All right, welcome back to the show. We have Mr. Matt Cosson. Mr. Matt Cosson. Got him behind the wheel. All right.
Driving that truck. That's looking dope.
Keep your eyes on the road and your hands up on the wheel.
Drive like mad.
All right. Let's see what Mr. Weldon is doing. See if he is begging, stealing, or borrowing. Oh, here we go. We got some radar love here.
Freaking dude, if he can finish that, he's gonna win.
There's no way I'm gonna finish this, but it's all about figuring out, seeing if y'all can figure out which corners I cut.
I have this War Boys drawing that I started a long time ago. I just never had the time to finish it.
I couldn't think of those guys' name all day.
War Boys, yeah. What do they say when they
They just chant War Boys.
commit hara-kiri? Witness me.
Witness me.
Witness me.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out Narwhal. Narwhal's got some collision going on here. I see bodies flying. I see a puppy going flying.
Aww.
Poor puppy dog.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Thank you.
We'll check in on Ryan Cardinal. Ryan Cardinal, the creator of Caius, a story of blood and stone. He's got a story of well, we can't say that word. You got knocked out. That's the story. Yeah, you should letter him in screaming World Star. That would be highly appropriate.
Yeah, somebody mentioned in the chat these are some pretty ambitious pieces. I think this is the most ambitious series of images I've seen out of this entire show, like all together.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's
everybody's going for it. They have to.
Even John?
well,
No.
It's our
John's
I'm not on
enthusiasm
the couch anymore. I don't care.
Yeah.
John phones it in every week.
Yeah. I just win too much.
It's hard.
Smallest violin in the world for you.
John's credo is minimum effort.
Yeah.
This is a very
When I find a reason to step up, I'll step up. I've yet to find it.
This is a very young and pretty Mel Gibson. I almost feel like we should see him on the cover of a Teen Vogue.
What is that? Matt Weldon?
Just wait for the wrinkles.
Oh, no.
No one's going to draw a prettier Mel than that.
Mel's effing pretty, man.
True, Matt. Don't deny it.
All right, Miller, I am gonna. You know what? Actually, it is almost time to go take a look at Draw Along with Drawing Court.
They're probably ambitious tonight too.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to explain that to Anna.
What?
Well, we do a thing called Draw Along with Drawn and Quartered. So we have our viewers at home, and sometimes even other comic book artists who are watching along with us will post their various compositions. At the end of the night, you and the other competitors here will pick the most impressive piece, and that is the pros pick. And I'm looking at some now, so let me share these out. We get some high-level stuff. We get some of our viewers just turn in some absolutely gorgeous pieces.
Mm-hmm.
This was my entry.
I like that.
Mad Worm Jim, Beyond Boomerdom.
It's typically what I put on my Tumblr. That level.
All right, let's see. John Doherty here has an ambitious rough out. Look at this piece. Wow. Man, John Doherty, I hope you can pull that together, because that looks like that could be hot fire. John Doherty. All right, El Guapo Comics, who was last week's winner, and I believe the previous week's winner. He's been on a string of victories on the draw along. El Guapo Comics. J-Pot Studios has a solid entry here. Nice. What? Hopefully you finish that out and give us something good. Oh, we went in another direction here. You see this one, Ellis?
Let's see. Who we talking about? If I click your channel, I'll see it, huh? Oh, yeah. That's the Humongous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
We'll see how that winds up. We've got Joe Maroney, work in progress, entering the Thunderdome. Entering the Thunderdome. All right.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Elronimus Flash. What is he says he nice. Elronimus Flash a lot of times does these dry erase pieces. Looks like he's loading up a shell in that breakaway. Elronimus Flash. He says, ruined by bad tools. I miss my dry erase board. D&Q account has got a really sharp looking rough out. Some really sharp looking pencils coming here. Can't wait to see that thing get inked and shaded. Dead Gauge Punk has got a nice piece here. Nice rough out. Zevius does like these. Zevius looks like he's working on a Malin Militia piece. How about that?
Hello. Let me see.
Little Malin Militia in the theme of Mad Max.
My people. You're getting my vote so far.
All right.
John's easy to buy.
Some strong looking pieces. And
A
we'll
little bit
check
of loyalty goes a long way.
half an hour. Oh, Black Wolf Senpai. Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice little
That is some top-notch work.
into the action scene.
Wow. That is some absolutely top-notch work. Kevin Ryan, Mad Max. Like it. Good work, Kevin Ryan. Let's see if we're missing anything. All right, and let's see, we will check in on Stephen Charest. Now, Stephen Charest called out El Guapo Comics. He said, coming for you. Coming for you. I'm going to take what's yours and make it mine. And Stephen Charest is bringing some heat here. This is a good-looking piece, man. All right, competitors, we have just reached the halfway mark. You have an hour remaining.
Has anybody seen Dunkirk?
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Thought it was boring.
Yeah.
That's typically the
reception.
I think it's a gender thing. Women are more likely to
Plain
find that
Malin.
movie boring. Yeah.
No, I thought it was crap too.
Oh, you thought it was crap too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Christopher Nolan doing his time jump BS, and it's old, it's played out. I would have rather just had a straightforward war story.
You wanted a linear telling of that story.
Yeah, I didn't need any tricks for that.
No,
Well,
I
it doesn't
actually-
make you like feel anything for any of the characters because you're not just following one. There's a way to do that properly when you're following all these different stories, but with that, it's like I don't really care. Like I'm not emotionally invested in any of these people.
It's interesting because they do adopt a certain attitude toward them, like you are there. And I thought it worked very well because what they were after was they were saying at the end of it, they all thought they were big duds, and everybody else was welcoming them as heroes. And they realized finally that they were heroes, what they just went through. No, anyway, never mind. What's your favorite Tom Hardy movie? How about, have you ever seen Bronson?
I have the camera on free rotate. I am stepping away for just a moment.
What about Inception? Tom Hardy's good in that.
What's that?
Inception.
Was he in there?
Oh, okay.
Speaking
Have
of,
you seen the one where he plays the Cray twins?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I want to see that
That's
one.
pretty interesting.
Was
Yeah.
that one good?
Oh yeah,
I forgot all about
yeah.
that.
It's really funny because the dangerous one is the homosexual one. He's the one that the other brother has to really
And
try
I'll
to
spoil it.
keep in rein.
I like him in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of those. I like him. Have you seen Warrior?
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
That's like a chick flick for dudes, like whatever the inverse of a chick flick is. It'll make you cry.
Well, what struck me about it is almost like, is this going to get on my nerves? Because they go like, let's have an arc. Let's have an arc. In other words, you really go on a big roller coaster with it where they're always saying, let's have this pay off in a weird reversal every, 15 minutes.
Is that the boxing movie that he's in,
Yeah,
or is this a different one?
MMA.
The mixed martial art movie.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And Bronson. Have you seen Bronson?
Yeah,
I heard it was awesome.
that kind of put him on the map for. It's kind of artsy fartsy, but it was pretty good. Really good
Yeah,
performance.
how do you define awesome?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like Bronson?
I wouldn't call it awesome.
It's like a little bit boring,
Yeah.
but he gained a bunch of weight. I think maybe that was when he got all buff for that role. So then he was buff for a long time.
Yeah, one of my coworkers, that was like one of her favorite movies. That
He was in a Star Trek movie. He played. Was it is it called First Contact?
Oh, that's
No,
right.
it's called Nemesis. He was Jean-Luc Picard's clone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
What?
You don't remember that one?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he looked like he was 19 or something.
Yeah,
Did I
then you
just
had like
spoil the movie for you?
really jacked up teeth on it too.
Yeah, I just haven't seen that movie since it came out. Jean-Luc Picard. Mhm. So quiet.
Do you know they're making a Jean-Luc Picard series?
Yeah, it just got denied by Netflix.
Oh,
I said,
Oh, really?
Hmm
find some money somewhere else.
why? They say why?
It's too like SJW, so they don't want it. And after what's been
Get
going
outta
on
here.
with Star Trek
What?
Discovery, nobody wants to touch Star Trek right now.
Wow.
Yeah, but Netflix is SJW totally.
Hmm.
And Obama's on there, right?
Right.
Isn't it right?
He has his own show now.
No, he's just in charge of some cash flow on what gets made.
Yeah, he's one of the. He signed on a contract with him.
That's weird.
Because he knows so much about entertainment.
Yeah. That's like he must have thrown them some tax breaks when he was in office. Returning the favor.
I know, it must be weird, being president and then being so young, you still have a whole life ahead of you.
Can't just disappear.
Yeah.
You could become a commentator on ESPN.
It's true.
I thought Kobe played great tonight. What's that? He's retired? Oh.
I know what he can do.
What?
Can't say it on TV. PG.
Matt's not a fan.
No, I'm just waiting for him. No, I'm not gonna say it.
All right. There's no way I'm gonna finish this. I'm scared.
Like, when I heard you say water earlier, are you trying to do watercolors or like some grayscale or something like that?
Water? What?
Yeah, you said you need to get your water ready, or maybe you're drinking water.
I do drink water.
All right, just checking. I can't see anything right now.
Yeah.
Should open your eyes.
Oh man, this whole time.
Yeah, your piece will probably look a lot better.
You sound so snide.
I know.
I was just kidding about the whole theme park thing earlier.
Well, I took it to heart. Okay. In fact, I'm talking to someone right now about it. It's a good idea, actually. Thank you.
Indeed. No, I mean.
So,
you
John,
should
I take it you did not read the script. Did you check your email today?
What, Nasser? Yeah, I read the email. I sent you a reply. What do you want? Blood?
You did?
Yes. Right. Oh my gosh.
I saw Mark's reply. I didn't see yours.
Double check. Because Mark's reply was, yeah, I agree with everything John said.
Oh.
Jeez. You're worse than Nasser. Nasser at least has the facts straight, Mike. Here I am. I do my due diligence to get back to you in a timely fashion.
Oh, there it is.
Then I'm being harassed online, just
Hey,
like
look, I
you.
found your email. I get a lot of emails, okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I guess I'm sorry then, Mike. Allow me to apologize for you getting a lot of emails.
Please do.
Okay.
I'll wait.
I hope Ethan's late on your cover.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see. And in fact, Critias says, where's the trench talk? Give us some fights.
That's right.
Behold.
We should get Mrs. Weldon to come in. I still think we should do that. Have him scold Matt live during the show. That would be fantastic.
All right, I'll read that later.
No, read it now, Mike.
Kind of busy right now.
Read it out loud.
Oh, busy right now.
Read it aloud.
You want me to?
No. Heck no. Like my first note is about a big spoiler.
Let's see. Dennis Peruch says, how much time remains? We have approximately 49 minutes left. Comic Artist Pro Secrets says, your wish is my command, John. I think Malin EBS has made his choice clear. He has joined the Malin militia.
Yeah, we're not going to be bullied anymore, Mike.
Mike's threatening everybody with his Japanese mayonnaise. I'm not even sure that's illegal.
Oh, it's legal.
That's like the absinthe of mayonnaise. What color is it?
There's probably an Urban Dictionary definition of Japanese mayonnaise we don't want to know.
No, don't look it up.
Mayonnaise.
Mike, have you talked to our good friend Perkindo this week?
No, I have not.
Yeah, if anybody's heard from Perkindo, please send me a DM on the Twitter.
That's troubling.
Dynamo says, Edwin, Japanese mayo is just liquefied whale blubber. That sounds accurate.
Not true.
Mike actually has eaten whale. What do you think about that, Anna?
I have had whale blubber. It's not...
I have as well.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Now, is this a metaphor for something? I hope we're not engaged in some sort of sexual innuendo on this show, because that is not acceptable.
No.
You know, ambergris is worth more than gold.
What's that?
Find
It's
a
Wilp,
blob of
isn't it?
that. It's very valuable. Goes in perfumes.
Oh, really?
I know where you can get some.
Jennifer H says, yucky. Yucky indeed. Jennifer H. Yucky indeed.
Anna, where'd you eat it?
My cousins had a Japanese foreign exchange student, and I was over for Christmas, and he had some.
Oh, like jerky or something?
Yeah, it was like he had it in this like weird container thing. It didn't look like it was like blubber, which is how I got tricked into eating it. But
Yeah, I've had whale jerky. That's not pleasant either.
Yeah, that sounds decidedly ungood. So,
I
Anna,
would
are
not
you
recommend it.
able to join us for the Friday night auctions?
I should be. I'll have to double check. What is the Friday night auctions?
What is or when is?
What is it?
It's on
Like-
Friday, and it's an auction.
So what we do, we gather up people from this show and other comic book artists, and they offer some of their original art for auction. Ethan has auctioned off like some amazing stuff. Miller has had some amazing stuff. Kyung Lee, our panelist here. It's usually a lot of fun, and it gives the audience a chance to interact directly with the artist and then take some of their gorgeous art home with them.
Gotcha.
And okay, Ethan is familiar with whale blubber. He says, I tricked Andrea into marrying me that way. She thought I was just jerky, but I was really blubber.
Oh, romantical.
That's all tender.
Got her with the magic tricks. All right, I am going to bring up our draw along with Drawn and Quartered and see what kind of progress they have made. We can just get some amazing pieces every Wednesday night, and this is absolutely one of my favorite things to do, is share this amazing viewer art. Go share a Magoo. All right, and Xevious has got that Malin Militia.
Yeah, my vote.
With the character from Mad Max, that is looking pretty impressive.
That's awesome.
All right, let's
You
see.
can't even take a shower with a beautiful woman without wearing your jeans.
This is D Fresh. D Fresh has some top-notch artwork week after week. D Fresh.
What movie is that?
Weird Science.
Okay.
The guy plays the same role, but in Weird Science.
Yeah, Wes. Yeah. Vernon Wells, I believe.
Yeah, Vernon Wells. I met him.
Mike, I think you and I are co-starring in a drawing.
Oh, just did beat.
This drawing is accurate, actually. Completely accurate. I
I know
have
the name of the actor that played the feral kid. Go ahead, beat me to it. If anybody else knows.
What is his name?
Emil Minty.
Holy crap.
Nobody else noticed that?
What was that?
Oh, the kid that played the feral kid. Emil Minty.
Did you just look that up?
No. No, I don't know why I've got that stored. I just thought he did such a good job.
Oh yeah.
And one
Still
simple
can't tell.
That's his name in real life.
Yeah, I think so. Emil Minty.
So is that the one we weren't sure it was a boy or a girl earlier? Is that the one?
Yeah. It's like, where is he now?
Except for Anna.
I don't know.
All right.
got
So,
eaten
so
by
what was
the-
it? Was it a boy or a girl?
Audience, while I'm showcasing your art,
I thought it was a
I
girl.
would strongly encourage you to go to everybody who talked over while I was showcasing your art. Punish them, audience.
I
Punish them.
apologize.
I thought Emil Minty was a girl. Feral
Well,
kid.
I was making a
One-
great joke, but my timing has been ruined.
The one was throwing the boomerangs and slaying dudes? Is that what
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a little girl.
What?
Really?
Am I blunder? I don't know.
How many times have you seen that movie?
Not many. I don't even know. I don't even think I've watched it all the way through.
I watch it like
What?
every few months.
The Road Warrior lost
Well, I mean-
your interest.
No, I mean, I just, I saw it here and there. I didn't really have TV growing up.
Ellis, check out this viewer piece. This is by The Howl Comics. Woo! The Howl. Man, I do not envy you pros tonight. This is going to be a challenging one to judge because there are just some fantastic pieces.
It has been a lot lately. It's freaking really good ones.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of artists have been joining in with the drawing along.
All right. We will go back to our competitors. All right, Mr. Miller laying down some ink. And competitors, you've got about 41 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
We'll see if our host Mike Miller regrets having snack time during drawing time.
A little bit. Yeah, the tryptophan in that turkey ain't helping me none either.
No.
Nap time.
I was just gonna get a draw a little bit over here.
All right. Let's see if Ellis's composition focuses in.
You see it?
Ellis, you may have to. Let's see. It's not too bad on YouTube. I think it's just the extreme angle. It's almost like your camera is looking kind of like parallel to the page. if
Yeah,
that
I
makes sense.
decided I wanted to get the camera out of my way. And so I went for perspective. But it
That is
probably
looking
diminishes
sharp,
it.
buddy.
Thanks.
That is looking sharp. All right, Mr. Shipman.
Yes.
Just rocking along. How you feeling about tonight? How you feeling about the portrait? me
It's
see us.
not looking like Pee Wee Herman as much as I wanted, but you know, you work with what you got.
Well, there's still time. You just break out that roller and some gouache and just clean it up.
Yeah.
I'm a rebel, Dottie.
What?
Forgot about that line.
All right, and John Malin adding to the composition here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I already got it in the bag.
That's where it belongs, in a bag.
Oh no, John Malin.
Burning on someone's porch.
No.
I thought he was just implying your drawing was trash. He's saying your drawing is burning poo. Burn poo. Are you going to take that from Mike Miller?
Well, I don't consider Mike a threat, so
I see.
why respond?
Kind of like a
Yes,
chihuahua,
he is.
like a chihuahua barking at you, if you will.
Yeah.
Let's see. Womp. Yes, Razdoc gives us the womp womp. All right, Matt Cosson, how are you feeling? You've got about 39 minutes left, or 38 minutes left, rather. How do you feel?
Yeah, that's plenty.
That's plenty. All right.
Plenty
You're
to finish
done.
up for later.
Looking good, Matt.
Yeah, it's looking awesome, man.
Thanks. I'm using the Maru. The Maru.
All right, and Mr. Weldon went very ambitious. Very ambitious.
I remembered that there's a whole bunch of pregnant chicks in there, and then Fury Road thing.
That's like, finally.
I can shine.
My night.
That is actually Mrs. Weldon on the roof of that Charger with the minigun. All right. Mr. Matt Weldon. Let's check in on Narwhal.
Zoom out.
All right. That poor dog, man.
The dog's trained to know what to do, so the dog will be fine.
Awesome. He knows how to roll.
Yeah, duck and cover, whatever.
Yeah, duck and cover.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, maybe.
Get under your
So,
desk if there's a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, nuclear bombs. He's got it covered.
Good old days, man.
Duck and cover.
Wow. Looking around here. Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Alice must be looking at mine.
I'm seeing all of them. They're pretty, very ambitious.
And Weldon Perth Comics says, finish that, Weldon, and you got my vote. Oh, Billy the Wombat says, sorry, Malin. I think Weldon won me over. Weldon, there is an upsurge of support for you.
Sympathy.
From the beginning.
Nice. Screen time really does make a difference.
Does it make a difference? Okay, then we've got about 4 hours before we come back to Matt Weldon. And you're saying that, Edwin, it's a 2-hour show. Yes, indeed it is. All right, we're looking at Ryan Cardinal. Ryan Cardinal. There appears to be blood dripping off of that crowbar.
Whoa.
Ryan's got the live Caius, right? Is that we've shouted that out a few times.
Yeah, that's rolling along right now, and yeah, not too far from hitting the first stretch goal on it. So
Awesome. Yeah, you had really good videos and like promo After Effects kind of special effects stuff.
yeah, if anybody wants to pop over there and check it out after this is over, I'd like to get some feedback on it and see what everybody thinks.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Did you say oat?
I know.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask.
I am Canadian, so
Oh,
Do you
bro.
say A?
not as much. If I'm drinking, then yeah, it just pours out.
Take off, you hoser.
Do you know what LB stands for?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's Labatt's Blue, right?
That's what?
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Bad Canadian joke. Like there's any good Canadian jokes, though.
There's some good Canadian comedians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got smart and left though. Like I'm out.
They get what do they call? The government makes them pay money if they tell a joke that's too offensive now, though.
Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. There's no free speech in Canada.
Nope.
I heard the joke that got the guy. It was like a $40,000 fine, and I heard the actual joke, and it was that he went to see a kid for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Kid was dying of cancer, and so he hung out with the kid all day, and then he's like, and it's been 3 months, and the kid's still living. And to be honest, I kind of feel a little ripped off.
Oh, that's awful.
I mean, that's the deal. I mean, humor's got to sneak up on you and jump you, to make you laugh. And people that are easily offended or, stay out of the clubs.
Yeah.
They're living in a dark world.
We know that Ellis Goodson is all about that club life.
Yeah.
Yeah, comedians won't even go to college campuses anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, why bother? We're just going to get ostracized.
Right.
All right, let's make the rounds again. Let's check out good old Mike Miller. How you feeling, Mike? You have...
There's no way on earth I'm going to finish this in time. Thanks for asking.
Got 32 minutes remaining. Maybe you should have some more broccoli.
More mayonnaise.
Now, Mike Miller does some of the absolute best draping and folds and clothing in the business, without a doubt. But now that he's established the standard for the right side of that body.
Yeah. Well, I'm dropping a lot of. I'm using a brush, man. I'm dropping a lot of blacks in here to.
Filthy cheater.
Cheating, Mike. Cheating.
Spotting blacks. How you
When in
doing?
doubt, black it out.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, that's not my policy.
All right. Looks like Ellis Goodson. Here's Ellis coming back from the club.
Ellis from the block.
Yeah. You got to use a designated driver, Ellis. For your safety and everyone else's. But this is a great composition, brother. I tell you what, let's see how that is focusing in on YouTube. This one still might be good to scan in Ellis.
Oh yeah, I'll
this
scan it. Yeah, sure.
Best pictures ever.
This angle, it's rough to take it all in there.
This is Ellis Goodson. And Jiminy Cricket, are you putting together the poll tonight? Let me know in the chat, please, kind sir. We'll check back in with Gary Shipman. Almost photorealism.
Ooh, it's looking awesome.
Thank you.
That's
looks like
really nice touch on that.
This is Pee Wee the disheveled ears.
Right.
He's a rebel.
I never got my bike back.
You want to get your bike back? You talk to me.
My bike.
All right, and this portrait we're looking at here, this is Gary Shipman. Gary Shipman.
The stars at night are big and bright.
Let's check in with John Malin. Now, John Malin was last week's winner with his Lone Star draw.
Every week's winner.
Also, he's a whiner.
I'm only in competition with myself.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
And Nunya, let's see. Cubstodon says that Malin is killing it. Killing it.
It's a person with open eyes.
Her Comics says more Tina Turner, Malin. I don't know. Does love have anything to do with it, Malin?
Yeah, it's got everything to do with it. If I had more time.
All right, let's check in with Matt Cosson. Looks like he's doing some trigonometry here. Got out the slide rule.
Getting in the background.
This is Matt Cosson.
The feral kid has slipped him in the back there.
Oh, yeah. See him back there going for a ride. Billy the Wombat says, I take it back. Vote Malin.
Nice. Glad to see everyone coming around.
Wait, was that my vote earlier or no? That's somebody else.
Probably.
Oh crap.
In Jiminy Cricket with praise for Matt Cosson. He says, wow. Wow, indeed. Matt Cosson is looking strong. Looking strong. Got some scrimp.
Thanks, Jiminy.
I don't think that's a word.
I'm sure it is.
It is now.
I've just declared it, Mr. Miller. It is known. All right, and back to Matthew Welton.
Sounds like what I spoke earlier is going to turn out to be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, now you're a prophet.
Well, I did sound like you said you weren't going to finish either, so everyone's going to have to finish these after.
You don't live in some compound down in Waco, Texas, do you?
Oh, Waco's negative.
Jeremiah Jones for $5 says, it's a Matt versus Matt night. 2 Matts enter. 1 Matt.
I always lose against Senor Matt Cosson. I don't mind though. As long as Matt's representing, I'm cool with it.
Take it to the Matt.
Waylon, how did Comic Palooza treat you?
Weldon. I'm a little hoarse from the whole event. There's speaking for during the length of any kind of comic convention, it usually doesn't get to me as bad as this one did. But they do this little charity auction after the event, on Saturday, and so everybody goes after the long day, and then they draw for charity, and it's really fun. But the music was loud, and we were just yelling at everybody. I'm still kind of trying to recover from it, but I liked it. I made money.
Did you make more than you would have made on, say, the auction?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't usually.
Dude, my guy there, freaking, he was down by like, probably 60% over last year.
Well, in full transparency, I made twice as much last year than I did this year, but I still made. That was the best show of my life was last year.
Mm-hmm.
So making money this year was still really good. What?
Ryan Cardinal.
Yeah. Yes.
I see color in your drawing, sir.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. It's black.
Let's keep it legal. Let's keep it.
I didn't know you had a table there, Mike. That would have been cool. I would have gone and checked it out.
You see my art every week.
Yeah, but you're a producing fool, man. Every time I think I've seen a lot of what you produce, you pull something else out. You have a lot of stuff. You have a big library of stuff. It's crazy.
Well, 27 years in the business will do that to you.
And now here's some interesting information from Sketch Therapy. He says, Matt Weldon, do you sell underwear with silver in it? Because there is a Matt Weldon that does that. Very interesting.
I love
like
silver.
Sparkle, like glitterware.
What?
I don't know. Hopefully,
It's just an attempt to start a rumor.
Yeah, hopefully you're not selling bivs with glitter in it. I mean, there's a line. There's a line, and on the other side, on one side of that line is your dignity as a man, and on the other side of that line is no dignity.
Well, I mean,
and it's lined with silver underwear.
If you bedazzled some tidy whities and put that up for sale, I would say you've crossed the line into no dignity land. If you're bedazzling some bivs, that's just too far, sir. Too far.
Cool. Yeah. Well, let me look into that. See if I can clear that up.
That's like, is there money in that?
Yes.
I could sell them for $1 each. Huh.
Miller's going to patent it now. You can buy
That's Archie Bear's thing.
Yeah.
You can buy you can buy bedazzled underoos from Mike Miller for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
I'll take it.
All right. And
Yeah.
speaking of bedazzled underwear, we're looking at Anna. That's Star Wars.
Well, thanks.
And EVS wants us to know that I disagree. I have underpants like that. So I guess at the Van Sciver household, there is sparkly night. Put the kids to night. Put the kids to bed, sweetie. It's sparkly night.
It's a sparkle party.
Jennifer H. says that's a strange turn. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered.
We do take some strange turns here.
All right. And Anna, you have a request from FP Sunny. He wants you to trash talk Malin. Now, if nothing immediately comes to mind, what you can do is click over on his drawing and then just start pointing out tangents. That is always a good approach.
That'll take away from the time I have left.
Yeah, she's in it to win it.
I don't know
I thought you were really fast, Anna.
Who's
Let her focus.
which one is yours, dude? I have no idea. I haven't.
One
been
looks like
watching
Rob
the
Liefeld drew it.
screen. I have you guys
don't
over
know
on
that.
the screen on the.
She don't know who that.
I will.
I'm just trying to see. You guys are tiny on my screen. Which one is it? Is it the one that's?
His is turned to the side, and it has a Mad Max with a large shoulder pad on the right arm.
It doesn't look like Max, or that doesn't look like Mel Gibson. There you go. Fix it.
Rob Liefeld's size shoulder pad on Mad Max.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Shots fired.
You drawing Cable?
Yep.
That's hard, Mad Max.
No.
That's my attempt at trash talking. Are you happy, dude?
Good
Yeah.
start. Good start.
I feel wrecked.
Irreparable damage.
Nice. All right. Let's check back in on Narwhal.
I'm sort of done. I'm open for suggestions if anyone wants me to draw.
Ooh, it's looking awesome.
I
man.
love it. It's,
Thank you.
Awesome.
There should be a hubcap flying out decapitating someone.
I'll just pan it over. And
All the miscellaneous
You've got 20 minutes. You can make that happen.
photos of the energy. It's cool.
We
Thank you.
are war boys. Kamikaze war boys. Fukushima kamikaze war boys. Crazy.
What's that from?
Fury Road.
Oh, okay.
Fukushima Kamikaze war boys.
Yeah, the Beast guy played the
Yeah.
war boy that developed a conscience right there.
yeah, he goes, I've got his boot.
Nux.
Yeah.
No, that the guy that said I got his boot is Slack.
Oh, okay.
Let's check back in on Draw Along with Drawn and Quartered. And let's see. All right, so here's the D-Fresh entry. It looks like we've got one from Kyung Lee. He gave us Comicsgate Mario Kart edition.
That's awesome.
Where is this? Where is this? I'm trying to
I
find.
see Kyung Lee. I see Art going the wrong way. There's that umbrella guy. There's Ethan. There's Malin. Malin's leading the pack. Oh no. Miller with the Bitcoin shirt having a connection. I am your redeemer. This is from Kyung Lee. He's the creator of Battle Maiden Knucklebomb. Gotta check that one out. All right, let's see. This piece from Juan Soto was good. He worked Cecil into it. as the feral kid, I think. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, Corinne Velez. I love it. That's a cute one with the little Mad Max puppy dog holding that breakaway sawed-off shotgun and his little puppy paws. Better give him a treat and tell him he's a good boy, or you're going to catch some double lot right to the dome. Elronimus Flash is on a tear tonight. He's just jamming them out. Always strong. Let's see if we got some new ones here. Okay, this is D Fresh. This is his final composition. Nice shading on this one. Nice shading on this one. D Fresh. Oh, John Doherty did get some progress on this one. He went nuts with this one. Check this one out. This has got to be a contender right here.
Somebody did rig this.
You gave him a goatee.
Boy, he went all out on that.
Does someone have a hamster?
Slinky.
Not me.
Not me.
This is
Oh,
got-
Hannah again, making all the
It
noise.
was not me.
This is spiders crawling in their headset.
And it's Carson. Carson's
No,
always
it's not me.
Feed your hamster, man.
somebody running block plinger again. Turtle Rabbit Fox always has these great pieces. I can recognize his style now. I was like, I bet that's Turtle Rabbit Fox. All right, El Guapo Comics is trying to pull off another victory, and this is a strong piece that could be a cover very easily.
Nice.
I have a brother. I the little baby brother. He's perfect.
El Guapo Comics. The Howl Comics, still working. Strong piece. Let's see, Xevious. Let's take a look at Stephen Charet's piece again. Stephen Charet has turned in. This is an impressive piece. This one's going to have to be in strong consideration for the pros pick. Stephen Charet. Some nice clean inks. Jatonius, the Russian bot from Heck. Nice start. I like that pencil work, Jatonius. Good work. Xevious with that Malin militia. Oh, Sketch Therapy was right. Oh, it's not Matt Weldon that sells. It's Mac Weldon that's
That's his nickname.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that that's cleared up.
That's the eBay name.
Which is, of course, Matthew Weldon's cousin. So, there we go.
That's the Big Mac.
It's the return of the Mac. You lied to me. All right, let's go back to our competitors. See how Mr. Miller's doing. And Miller, you've got 14 minutes remaining, sir.
Yeah.
And Kyung Lee absolutely loved that Mario Kart edition, man. You gotta come on the auction. I know you're cranking it with Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. Oh, and Kyung Lee's got to announce the winners of the fan contest, man. He had some.
Oh shit! I forgot to do that too.
You didn't judge? Oh,
Yeah,
you're
Mark,
worst.
just one more thing I freaking keep forgetting to do.
Yeah, I got to do that
Oh.
too. I didn't understand what he was talking about with columns. Did everyone get a different message?
Oh, so every page there's about there's 16 images. Yeah, I think it's 16 images per page. And so if you go, from right to left, you got column 1 going down, column 2, column 3, column 4, and then you got rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3. So
But they're not numbered or labeled.
They're not numbered. But it's mathematical because they're fixed. It doesn't.
I didn't know I was going to have to do homework.
Yeah, they're in order, John. They're in order.
Look, you haven't done it either, Mike.
I didn't even look at it.
It's hard. It's hard. It took me about an hour because there were some really good pieces. I just kind of had to cut it in half each time. You know what I mean? So I narrowed it down to 32, then I narrowed it down to 16. Once I got down to about 10, though, it was just so hard.
See, what I would have done.
Send me your final 10, and I'll judge those.
So what I would have done is I just would have put a number next to all of them, and then you just say, well, my pick is number 1, 8, 7. Is it just me? Is that simple?
You just have an answer for everything, don't you?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Now you're getting into the spirit, Anna.
That was venomous.
All right, now, but if you're just joining us for the first time, and you've not heard of Kyung Lee, please do go check out Battle Maiden Knucklebomb. I put the link to the Indiegogo in the chat. Kyung Lee made me, a 46-year-old knuckle dragger, a fan and appreciator of manga, and give him a chance to do the same for you. Something isn't quite right. Oh, Indiegogo is down for a minute. Well, hopefully it comes back up. All right, so we've been staring at Mike Miller's. Let's take a look at Mr. Ellis Goodson. Oh, he's got his scan up. This is Ellis Goodson. Looking good here, brother.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, then let's check out Gary Shipman's portrait. I like the tears in the shirt there, Gary.
Thank you.
Very good. This is Gary Shipman. He is the creator of Packins Land. Looking nice. All right.
How did they get
John
him? Sorry, how did they get Mel Gibson to close one eye like that? I mean, I guess there must be some trick. They like put glue on his eye.
Salt.
Yeah.
They just poked it.
They mace him before every shot.
They punched him in the face
It's
repeatedly.
acting, guys.
Closed.
It's method acting.
Narwhal.
Yeah.
You just close one eye. That's all you do.
I was just thinking that. I was like, I've been trying to do it.
You can't close one eye?
I accidentally closed two. No, I can do it okay, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, my kid can't close one eye.
Anna probably can't. She's
No.
genetically just weird.
No, he's got really low-level cerebral palsy, so his one side doesn't operate as functional as the other.
Aw.
Tried to take him out shooting once, and he's like, I can't aim. I can't close one eye. This sucks.
Well, that's good. You're supposed to shoot with both eyes open.
Anna,
And
your reveals of all your genetic deformities was really freaking me out the other night.
Oh yeah. You didn't even see my toe.
Oh.
All right, now, what is the story behind this, Anna? Are you some kind of mutant, or?
I guess apparently I am. I have a lot of birth defects, and I was on the stream with John and Cecil, and apparently these are very fascinating topics for people.
We bring out the best in our guests.
Simply the best.
Well, that's that'll do a number. I'm sure that'll do your ego and your self-image all kind of good. Hop on a live stream and talk about your birth defects in front of 500.
Yeah, next we want to find out about the bullet in her collarbone.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
That's
You
all
went
never
there.
ends with you.
Were you
No.
playing Truth or Dare, or were you in a war zone?
No, I just have really mean siblings.
She went
Wow.
hunting with Dick Cheney.
My brother ever did was stab me. Jeez.
Oh, my sisters did that too.
Who hasn't been stabbed?
Are you a Lannister? Are you a Lannister? How are you getting stabbed and shot?
No, we're Portuguese with tempers.
Okay, my wife is Hawaiian Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah. We've got Marcials and Cravallos and Carvellos and Gomes.
Mm.
Everyone else would call it a Gomez, but of course they're Gomes.
Was Carvalho a Portuguese name?
It is. There's
Oh,
Carvalho,
my
Carvalho,
wife's
and
best friend's
Carvalho.
last name is Carvalho.
I've always heard it pronounced Crivello.
It just, well, there's about 5 different variations of the name. Because we've got some good friends who are Crivellos. Yeah.
Well, doesn't Edwin just know everything? Go ahead. Hit him, Anna.
Well,
Get him, Anna.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention.
I am actually a member of our local Portuguese cultural society. So I
Really?
know a thing or two about some Pocho folks.
Portuguese.
It's not how we sound.
All right, we're looking at Ryan Cardinal. And competitors, you have 7 minutes remaining. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
No, that's not going to happen.
Lady and gentlemen, I use that term gentleman very loosely. I may be using lady loosely too, talking about, boy, getting shot and stabbed. What gang family does your entire family belong to?
Yes. So how many siblings? I'm curious.
I have 2 younger sisters and an older brother, but my older brother's like 20 years older than me, so.
I have
She used
3
to
older
have four-
sisters.
He used
They
to
were
have 4
brutal.
older sisters, but they culled them from the herd.
Cult.
All right, we're looking at Narwhal. Narwhal, the creator of Earthbound.
Just off camera in my drawing, a guy's getting decapitated by a hubcap.
Fantastic. Yeah, Portuguese do have a temper. That is no joke. My wife's brother is about 370 pounds, and I saw him open hand slap a man one night and actually flipped him completely over. Saw a man do a sideways cartwheel from an open hand slap. It was a sight to behold. All right, let's look into Matthew Weldon. Matthew Weldon, I don't mean to put any stress on you, sir, but you have exactly 5 minutes to tie it together. 5 minutes.
I got it. It's a sweet piece.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Very nice.
It's on fire.
It's okay.
What kind of car is that, Matt?
It's a freaking Hyundai.
That's the Hyundai Elantra.
Weldon, I like how you draw guns like with the chamber pulled back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've worked my whole life drawing guns. I'm not gonna, I like drawing.
You know, if he's got his plums on top of that supercharger, though, that's probably a
Yeah.
for him. That's roasting chestnuts on
They're
the
getting rotisserie, yeah.
I like how they were atomizing gas straight out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Right. This is Matt Custom. Boy, look at the sneer on that Mad Max.
That's awesome.
Just give me 10 more minutes.
Looks like he's right ready to get pulled over by LA's finest and then go on a 35-minute drunken rant. Matt Cusson. All right, let's check in on John Malin. John Malin just moving his page around. He's done. He's confident.
Yeah. Nothing left to do here.
Competitors, you have 3 minutes remaining. Wrap it up.
3 minutes left. Hey, chat, remember I said this once before, but Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to do a birthday stream with some beer and a guitar, some guests. It's going to be fun.
How old are you turning?
33.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I made it this far. After this, I can't have a Jesus complex anymore.
Right.
All right. We're under 3 minutes. Pull it together. Gary Shipman got a good looking piece here. Alice Goodson. Alice Goodson gave us a gorgeous looking piece. The car has just come apart around him.
Had fun doing it, but all I see is flaws now.
Nice pose on the left hand, though. Like that.
Holy crap, that was the closest I've ever come.
You want to finish that sentence?
I think I'm done.
I thought you said this was PG.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Matt's the dirtiest.
What? You guys are trying to sully up everything I say.
We're not trying, dude.
Dang it.
Trying to give you the option to not sully yourself.
The Unsullied.
That's right.
And this is Mike Miller. Mike, you have less than 2 minutes remaining. You now have 1 minute remaining.
I'm just going to call it here because I can't whip out my quill and start adding details. But that's where I have to go next.
"45 seconds, competitors."
Well, maybe I can add one detail. Want to do
I'll just big
30
ducks
seconds.
with silver paint all over mine. Witness me.
Witness me.
15 seconds.
Actually, most of the war boys always had kind of a high voices, didn't they?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Competitors, you are done. Pens, pencils down. Pens and pencils down. It is all up to the audience now. All right. I will introduce you to our competitors one more time. Jiminy Cricket, if you will, sir. Jiminy Cricket, if you will, go ahead and put that poll in the chat. And since I've had it here on Mike Miller, I'm going to start down at the other end and work my way backwards. Jiminy Cricket will be posting a poll to the chat. We've got 456 viewers watching. We should be able to get
Make
it.
sure you get everybody in the poll this time.
We should be able to get at least 600 votes.
Hey, put me in there twice again. That really worked last time.
And Jiminy Cricket will be posting a poll to the chat. Right now,
Cool
I've
pig.
got
Shut
our
up, Cecil.
special guest. This is Anna. That's Star
Here,
Wars.
let me adjust it. Can you?
Yeah, it looks good. How do you feel about your composition tonight, Anna?
I don't usually draw in this style, so for 2 hours, I think this is okay. But I could do better.
It looks like a movie poster, kind of.
Yeah, Anna, it's 2 hours. We could all do better.
Yeah, I think I'm a little rusty when it comes to drawing. I stick to painting lately and digital, like 3D sculpting. So, need
Hey,
more
you-
practice.
Are you a 3D sculptor?
Yeah.
Like in, what's that 3D program?
What program?
I
Blender?
use ZBrush and Modo, and then
ZBrush.
Yeah.
sometimes I use Daz.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get a quote from you on modeling some kitties or something.
It's
He said
modeling
kitties.
what?
Kitties with a K. He said, yeah.
Well, I knew it was going to come to fisticuffs between
What?
yourself.
Sorry.
We are looking at Ryan Cardinal, the Ryan Cardinal, the creator of Caius, Blood and Stone.
Okay.
There it is.
Jiminy, putting Nasser in my name dirty fool. That is, I do not appreciate that. Take away your wrench.
That sounds entirely reasonable.
Good stuff, Ryan.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
This is the Ryan Cardinal. All right, let's take a look at Narwhal.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to find it.
Thanks.
But I don't think they had headlights.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I thought about taking the lights away. But yeah, Max and the dog survived. They planned this from the beginning. They jump out or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I dig all your war boys there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's the extra.
All right,
Nice
this is Narwhal. Let's take a look at Mr. Matthew Weldon. Matt,
Well done.
this was an ambitious piece, and I believe you pulled it off.
Thanks. I don't want to like really hinder my chances here, but he really looks a lot like Marty McFly. I really messed up.
It reminds me of Death Proof. It's a mixture.
Oh yeah. I had fun with this one. Yeah, I want to spend some time on this one. Finish it.
That is sweet, Matt.
That is good.
Matthew Weldon. And Matthew
cool,
Weldon
yeah.
is the artist for a comic book called Punchline,
You see-
available from Antarctic Press. And you can see
Yeah.
Matt here almost every Wednesday night and on our Friday night auctions. And hopefully, sir, you will be bringing this completed piece to the Friday night auctions.
Oh yeah.
One day, Matt will be able to draw a man. And we will all agree.
One day.
And then his wife will give him a celebratory choking, of course. Draws a man.
What does she usually use on you? A guillotine or a rear naked or
No, it's just she's really what's the word?
triangle?
No, she likes the full Nelson. Is that what it's called?
Choke. It's the modified Oompa Loompa. Kind of like a wizard, but different.
Yeah, she's malicious.
All right. This is the other Matthew, Matt Cosson.
Is it positioned okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
Dead on.
Just so people can see, I put the little shotgun shell there. On the hood of the car. If people, true fans, know what that is for.
Oh yeah.
What's the little boy saying? We're almost out of beer, Max.
That's all I said.
All right. This is Matthew Cosson. Moving down the lines.
Matt, did you use the ink wash on that?
Last week,
Yes.
Nice.
gentlemen,
Sorry.
going to have to ask our audience to punish you. Last week, John Malin was our gold medalist. What does our audience think? Are we going to have
Superb.
Yeah, John, I think you got my vote.
Hey, thanks, Matt. I got my vote too.
Who's the person in the back waving?
Master.
Master Blade.
Master.
No, they were two different names. One of them was
Master
Master
Blade.
and one of them was Blaster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's Thunderdome in the back for anyone that doesn't know.
Yes, see, one of my favorites.
Right. Again, this is John Malin.
Yeah, if you like cool, vote Malin. If you like suck, vote someone else.
All right, let's take a look at Gary Shipman. Gary Shipman.
Where are we?
Beautiful, beautifully rendered face, Gary. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
cool,
awesome.
man. Nice. Very
Thank
nice
you.
likeness.
Gary has got almost that photorealistic style. Great looking stuff.
Very Sylvester Stallone.
All right, let's check out Ellis Goodson.
Not Joseph Clement Cole tonight, but it was fun to do. You guys
Ellis
can
Is
is
do-
that Obama?
What's that?
Is that Obama?
Joseph Clement Cole? Oh, yeah. I guess it could be
Ellis has got like 12 war boys right off screen too, getting decapitated. Just like mine.
I had them in pencil, but I erased them.
It's Mad Obama.
Oh, good. I just got a message from Perkindo. He's got some follow-up stuff to do. He had a minor cardiac emergency the other day, but he says he's doing relatively okay, and he appreciates our wishes and prayers.
Good.
Yeah. Perkindo, we love you, brother. Good to hear you're doing good. Make sure to take care of yourself. Okay. And again, this piece we're looking at is Ellis Goodson. All right. And our host, Mr. Mike Miller. Let me get on YouTube and make sure that this is focusing in.
Couldn't quite manage.
Mike, what happened?
We got deep foreshortening on that foot. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mike.
How the mighty have fallen.
Pixelated.
Points for including the dog.
I say keep
And
it
the
blurred,
car.
Mike.
Dog and the car, but I didn't have time to finish either.
No, points for having that little rope strapped to his shoulder. I was looking at that exact same reference.
Just keep
Oh,
it on potato cam.
Scan it.
No,
it's not worth it. It's not.
The audience
nowhere
saying
near done.
potato vision.
the fuzz is covering up all your screw ups. I see it.
I'll just throw it on the barbecue after I'm done.
What?
That'll get a lot of viewers.
It's like you were drunk drawing, Mike.
All right, well-read user number 1 with $2 Canadian says, "You guys failed. I prepared for my committee meeting." All right, now we've got a very difficult challenge ahead of us.
Sad
We need
Max.
We need to go select the pros pick. We need to select the winner of draw long with draw and a quarter. So let me share my screen.
All right.
All right. It's going to be hard because there, as always, there are some incredibly tough pieces. Just great looking stuff.
All right. Here,
All right.
I can look on this.
All right, we've got Joe Maroney entering the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
And tell me when you want me to pause on a piece. This is the finished version, he said. Joe Maroney. Let me get back up here and see if I can get these to spool out for us. Okay, this was Kyung Lee's Mad Max edition.
Oh, I didn't see that before.
Sweet.
Mario Kart.
Great looking stuff. All right. This is El Guapo. El Guapo was the
nice.
Wow.
last week, and he's just been
I like
bringing it. Stuff looks like it should be a pulp cover from the 70s.
Yeah.
like on a Destroyer book or something. Mac Bolan.
Yeah, Destroyer book. Yeah, that's nice.
Dang.
All right. D Fresh. I think he's got a version that's further along, but we'll remember that name, D Fresh. John Doherty definitely has a version that's further along. I think One Voto might deserve a vote for this luxurious hair he's drawn on our host. Mike Miller. All right, Juan Soto here with a Cecil and Mad Max piece.
Nice.
All right, Chauncey Blakey with some nice solid inks here. Looking good. J Potts Studio. J Potts Studio. Nice pose.
Nice.
The hills are alive.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, yeah, we both react to that. Yeah, I like that one. It's got a little,
Freak Brothers going on.
right, yeah, a little Robert Crumb or something going on.
There's not anywhere that I can't find you. Kevin Ryan with a nice looking piece. Let's see. JCM, that was his final version. Let's see. D&Q account. Oh, this is quite a nice
Yeah.
version. Nice pencil work. Very clean. Nice perspective. This one, if I had a vote, I think this is my favorite. This is Mad Max the Puppy Dog.
That's a good one.
Got
Yeah.
Popeye.
Yeah. You've got my vote, but I don't count. All right. Let's see. Michael Bowman, he says, needs tweaking. This is as far as I got. I hope you do finish up that piece, sir. You had a good start on that. Okay, Toffler. Toffler has turned in some strong pieces. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
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 Yeah. I like his style. I like his style. Oh, Angram. Here we go. We got another Portuguese girl in the house. I think she's actually a Venezuelan in Portugal. But
Cool.
this is Angram.
Nice 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah. All right. Jamie Ramirez gave us the Mad Max villains. Let's take a look at this.
Sure enough.
Oh, cool. Nice. Very nice.
That's awesome.
Jamie Ramirez. Yeah, nice composition.
All the best characters.
All right. El Rodimus Flash turned in about 3 different pieces, and so we'll cruise through those. This is Josh Metz. Nice looking piece, Josh Metz.
Yep.
Absolutely. We'll save that one to look at later. D Fresh, final time for tacos. So this is the final version from D Fresh. J Potts Studio got a little bit further along. Good work, J Potts. Let's see. We saw JCM Maroney. Turtle Rabbit Fox always has some super fun pieces. Just walk away.
That's great.
It's a little Thunderdome love. All right, John Doherty. John Doherty. This piece was very strong. He just had a crazy composition here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Doherty. Well done, sir. All right, let's get back in it. El Rodimus Flash with another version. Juan Soto cleaned up the inks on the Cecil piece.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Don't look too close at the Cecil.
All right, the HAL Comics. Let's take a look at this. I didn't see this earlier. Oh, wow. Let me make this bigger so you can see this one.
Nice.
Boy, he went all out
Oh,
on
cool.
Master.
That is cool.
this. All right. El Rodimus Flash had this one. Good work. El Rodimus Flash is just a machine. Let's see, Zevia. Oh, wow. Malin, you're going to like this one.
Mm-hmm. That's my vote right there.
Wow. Yeah, Zevius is right. Looks like an old Def Leppard cover. All right, Jatonius had a sharp-looking piece here. Jatonius. Paulus only had about 35 minutes to draw it. Went with a portrait, a torso. Good work. Stephen Charest, this is his final. So let's see. He wanted to unseat El Guapo. Let's see. Did he do it? This is the final piece from Stephen Charest. Nice work there.
Yeah.
Classic. All right. So that. Orbital Goat. Orbital Goat. Thanks for turning one in, Orbital Goat. Love it. Oh, here's another Malin Militia piece.
Ooh,
from Leo Kuhn. Yeah, they're out in force tonight. Let's see. Let's see if I can get back over to that. There you go. It's a little tank heist.
Nice.
That's going to be a top one.
The Malin Militia is out in force.
I think that was a drawing of John. I think that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pros.
Extra points. It's
I
me.
need your pick. I'm going to go right down the line. Let me know if you want to see something again. I'll start with you, Mike Miller. Who was your pick?
I hate to say this, the Malin Militia one.
The one with the tank or the Def Leppard cover?
The Def Leppard cover.
Okay. All right. So Mike Miller goes with Zevius. All right. Mr. Ellis Goodson, who was your pick? Let me know if I need to
I'm going to
review.
go with the R. Crum one that was kind of keep on trucking kind of looking.
All right. Which one?
Oh, I forgot his name. I was the
Is it Turtle Rabbit?
underground comics looking one.
And it's probably Turtle Rabbit Fox. We'll come back to you. Gary Shipman, who was your pick?
I like the one that said Malin Militia logo across.
Okay. All right. So the one that looked like a record cover or the one with the tank?
Yeah. No, I
Okay,
I
so
think
that's
it looked like a record cover.
Zevius. John Malin.
Yeah, I third that.
Okay.
And
So
thank you to the one who did the tank heist one. I appreciate it.
all right. I've got 3 votes for Zevius. Matt Cusson, who was your pick tonight?
Oh man, so many good ones. It's between I don't know the names. The guy who did like all 4 of the
Malin
villains.
Militia, yeah.
I think it was in pencil.
Let me see if I can find that. Oh, you mean the villains, yeah?
No, Jaime Ramirez.
Yeah,
James Ramirez.
that's great.
Matt Cusson goes with Jamie Ramirez. Okay. Working right down the line. Matthew Weldon, who was your pick tonight?
Yeah, Jamie Ramirez.
All right,
Villains.
Jamie Ramirez. All right. Narwhal, who was your pick?
I vote same as Ellis, the R. Crum looking one that we're not sure who it was.
Okay, I think that's Turtle Rabbit Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that one. Okay, the Ryan Cardinal, who was your pick?
The Jamie Ramirez, the 4 villains.
Oh, wow. We've got a tie between Jamie Ramirez and Zevius, each with 3 votes. All right. All right, Anna, who was your pick for tonight?
The villains one.
The villains. Okay, so we've got 4. We've got 4 for Jamie Ramirez. We've got 3 for Zevius, and let's check out that. Let's check out that R. Crum one. I don't think it's going to matter though, because we've only got 2 votes that aren't spoken for, but we want to give them some recognition. I don't think you were talking about this one.
No, that one's great
It's in
though.
pencil. It's in pencil.
Yeah,
I think it's a little further up. I like Juan Soto's a lot too.
I think you're talking
I
about
like
the
a
one.
lot of these. Yeah, I like that one. No, that's not it.
That, okay.
No,
Let's see.
it's kind of a landscape orientation. It's
Let's see if we can find it again.
there's the
Not the puppy, huh? My vote's
No.
There.
There it is.
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love how that foot is so upturned. The
Make
guy's
it
walking
big.
towards us.
Okay, so Ellis, that was your vote, and who else was voting for that?
Me, Narwhal. So 2 votes, I guess, for that one.
Okay, so we've got 2 votes. All right, so all right, Mike Miller picked Xevious. Ellis, you have picked Leonardo da Vinci.
Right.
Gary Shipman picked Xevious. John Malin picked Xevious. Matt Cosson picked Jamie Ramirez. Matthew Weldon picked Jamie Ramirez. Narwhal picked Da Vinci. So I've got 3 votes for Jamie Ramirez, 3 for CBS, and Ryan Cardinal. The Ryan Cardinal. Who was your vote?
Ramirez.
Ramirez. Okay, so Jamie Ramirez, you are the winner of tonight's show. You are the pros pick for Draw Along with Drawn and Quartered. Congratulations, Jamie Ramirez. Give you
And that's out of a lot of great pieces. Too.
Yeah. He won over a lot of
all right,
strong fields.
All right, let me make one more rundown. Let me make one more rundown our professional competitors, and then we will tally up the votes. Let's see. Black Wolf Senpai says, "I don't see my art I sent you, sir. Hopefully you did not DM me, because I don't look at DMs during the show. But I'll try and find it. All right, let me get back and close out all this mess. And let's look at our competitors one more time. And then we will play up the audience's votes. I'm going to put it on Ellis Goodson. Let me look on Twitter real fast and see if I can find that stray piece by Black Wolf Senpai.
All that energy wasted.
Let's see. That was a good piece, Ellis.
Thank you.
Let's see. Black Wolf Senpai. See if I can find his piece. Don't want to leave anybody out. Oh, yeah, we did show your piece, Black Wolf Senpai. He had a really nice piece, and I'll show this again. He was, let me show his piece real quick, and then we'll tally up the votes.
Dead Pump Gage didn't see mine either.
All right. Tell you what, we will show these before we end. Let me go through our professionals. All right, this is Ellis Goodson. This is Gary Shipman. This is John Malin. John Malin.
If you love, and hate, vote Malin.
That seems like a very reasonable proposition. Okay, we'll look at Matthew Cosson. Matthew Cosson. Let's take a look at Matthew Weldon. Matthew Weldon perhaps went with one of the most ambitious compositions ever on Drawn and Quartered. We'll see if the audience rewards him.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, silver is so good for you.
The only Mad Max I want to make out with.
All right, and we're looking at Narwhal. We're looking at Narwhal.
I get bonus points for saving the dog.
A well-endowed dog.
That is pretty
Oh,
good.
Malin.
Yeah.
Tiger's milk. Or no, wolf's milk.
All right.
Where are we now?
Let's go back to our next competitor. This is Narwhal. Let's take a look at the Ryan Cardinal. The Ryan Cardinal.
You hope that's a leg. It's a tail. He's a dog.
Get your minds out of the gutter.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You should all be ashamed of yourself and twice on Sundays. All right, Dead Punk Gauge, I am looking for your drawing. Hopefully I will find it here shortly. All right, this is Anna. So Anna, what do you think of Drawn and Quartered?
It was fun.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yes. Welcome to the Boom Dome. Might be actually more realistic. What's your drawing process normally like? Do you try and get her done in 2 hours?
No, if I have time to draw, I like to spend my time, but what I do is I just sketch it out with one of these, go in with this, and then go in with values with Copics, and then go over that with color.
All right, and hopefully you would. Now, if you want to, please do color that piece before you bring it on the auction. Like if you enjoy coloring stuff, absolutely color. The black and white rule is only for the competition. And then, so please bring this piece. And if you've got a couple of others that you might want to auction, please do bring them this Friday. Mike, what time did the auction start on Friday nights?
6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Right, and so it's 9 p.m. Eastern, and what would that be? 8 o'clock Central?
7, 8. I don't know what Central is.
Central
Between
is,
6 and 9.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
Central's 8 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, let me look at 2 pieces that we missed, and then we will tally up the votes. How's everybody feeling? Trick question. It doesn't matter. All right.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. This piece was by Dead Punk Gauge. Strong composition, Dead Punk Gauge. Like it. That interceptor looks a little Trans-Am, but I still love this piece. Good looking piece by Dead Punk Gauge. Right, and then we need to look at Black Wolf Senpai's piece. We saw one version of this, but this came out quite good. Just had some absolutely great looking pencil work. Let me zoom in on this.
After that, Edwin, share the pic I just posted on my Twitter.
Okay, let me come over to the Twitter Magoo. We'll do a search for Mr. Mike Miller. Oh, Abacus Mike. On the Twitters. And this is Micah?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool.
Let's see. Am I sharing it correctly?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Those are not Cali legal.
Well, California knows how to party.
Yeah.
He's got the sawed-off Nerf gun there.
That's right.
Nice.
These kids know what's up.
You should take JoJo as as maybe the Highlander, maybe the Kurgan from the Highlander. Yeah.
It's better to burn out and fade away.
Dang. That one kid looked like he shot somebody, stabbed him with it, and broke it off in him.
Mr. Miller, I'm going to have you take back over control of the panel.
Yep.
And I'm going to hit refresh, and some people are going to be happy, and some people are going to be sad.
That's life.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wow. There was a tie for last place, and I'm surprised, Ellis, because I love your piece, brother.
Thanks.
Ellis Club Life Goodson. So they're me and Ellis were high off peyote, just dropping E, dancing away the night, Scoosh. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
Edwin just threw the knife into Ryan.
Yeah, I noticed that myself. I was going to comment on it and decided not to. Yeah.
Ellis Goodson, and Ryan Order-Caius on Indiegogo Cardinal, both with 4 votes. But both of you had great pieces. Unfortunately, everybody just had a massive piece tonight.
Someone had to lose.
All right, now our host may have been sabotaged. He may have been NASA-taged. Mike Matthew Miller with 9 votes.
Everybody was afraid they were voting for NASA.
Or anything, and it will not get any votes. That's
It's
just the way it is.
NASA-tage. All right. Moving up the list with a very respectable 34 votes, we have Narwhal, the masked Avenge Nerd.
Just 3 behind John. That's the most votes I've ever gotten on D&Q. So thanks, everyone. for voting
Great
for me.
piece.
Great piece. Yeah, great piece.
Now,
Yeah, it's
with
awesome.
a moderate drop off from last week, moving from 1st to 5th, John the Couch is second bed Malin with 37 votes.
First winner.
Back to the couch, Daniel.
I know how this crowd is. I know exactly what's up.
All right. In fourth place, coming back to the show for the first time in a couple of weeks, we have Matt Cosson. Congratulations. You pulled down 39 votes.
Just down by 1.
But you're 1 vote shy of a middle place. With her first appearance as a special guest on Drawn and Quartered, Anna, my nails are nicer than Weldon's. That Star Wars girl.
What?
Really?
When I
thanks, guys.
heard that there was gonna be a female on, I scrubbed them clean, y'all.
Why does somebody have dirty nails?
No, let's not explore that right now.
Well, now I want to know the story because my nails
No.
look like shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I realized I cussed. I'm so sorry.
Straight. Matthew
first
Weldon.
word of the night out of the
Votes.
Hey, so 3rd place? Second
Yes.
place.
Yeah, good first showing, Anna. Congratulations.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. This looks
Congrats.
awful, but thank you guys.
All right. With the silver medal, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Gary Packin Talent Shipman.
Right on.
Very nice, Gary. Very nice.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Oh, yeah.
hmm
All right.
You know, I was gonna actually do a joke and do Max from Where Are the Wild Things, but then I thought, nah, let's just do sort of a male Gibson kind of look.
Male
yeah.
Gibson? Did you say male Gibson?
Yeah, opposed to a female
All right.
Gibson.
Okay. All right.
All right. And probably one of our most decisive victories ever with the gold medal, Matthew. Drawing pregnant chicks is my jam.
That's your jam. Right up your alley, Matt. If you didn't win this one, I would force you.
Hey, to everybody who thought they were voting for Matt Cosson, thank you.
I'm glad Matt won. Matt won, man.
That dang
Representing.
Skippy Mateos.
That's an awesome piece.
Dang, I might have to do gold next week. All right.
What, your nails? Don't you do your nails in gold, dude?
It's all, this was really crazy. My hand really feels like it's gonna fall off though, so I'm kind of glad that y'all thought it was worth the first place because I struggled on this one. It's that silver enriched brief action. That's what it is.
Okay. If somebody wants in the chat, if you want, this is how we do this for new people. At the end, the winner is the loser because they have to send a print of their original art to one lucky viewer. So if you want the Matt Weldon piece, then type Weldon, Weldon, in the chat for the next 30 seconds. I'll spin the magic wheel, and we will pick a winner. You and Matt Weldon will have to make contact, get your info across, and he'll send you that piece, that print. It'll be a print on fine Corinthian Bristol, right, Matt?
Yeah, it's fine. Hobby Lobby,
something.
Bristol.
Hobby Lobby. Okay. And it looks like Ethan has started a stream drawing the Lone Star cover that is due tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. So thankfully.
I'll sign it in fingernail polish.
Two penguins. My reference photo was wrong.
Oh.
All right, that is a ton of Weldons.
All right, gonna spin the wheel. Magic wheel, magic wheel. Who will get the Weldon deal? It is Matthew Fowler. Matthew wins Matthew.
Oh, Matthew. Matthew.
Hey,
Matthew
actually,
Fowler's my boy.
Yeah, I have his address. He's bought stuff for me before.
He's bought stuff for me too. That's good
right.
karma for him.
That's justice. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, Matt. He's
Right on. Well, maybe if he wins something on Friday night auction, then you could just toss it in there with that. So guys, a lot of these pieces will be available for the auctions Friday night, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, whatever that is, the rest of the country. I don't know. But I want to thank everybody for being here. Anna, thank you for coming in as a guest. You're welcome to come back anytime. We're going to leave your name in the Drawn and Quartered room. So when you have time on a Wednesday night, pop on by. And you are, of course, invited to Friday night auctions as well. Everybody, one at a time, give everybody your information. That Star Wars girl, Anna, please let people know where they can get a hold of you and how they can follow you.
You can get a hold of me on YouTube in the comments of any one of my videos, or on Twitter, or on Instagram. So, and it's just that Star Wars girl for all of them.
Right on. Ryan?
Everybody can find me on all my social media at The Ryan Cardinal, and right now I have my current Indiegogo up, Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone. If everybody can go over there, check it out, watch the trailer, and back it, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Fantastic. Narwhal.
Hey, I got a YouTube channel called Narwhal Books, and there's a series on it called Narwhal Fitness, where I give fitness advice to Comic Skate, because Narwhal is a lifestyle, and it's just kind of funny because I'm not actually that fit.
Fitness donut in my mouth.
Yeah, on Saturday is my birthday stream at 1 o'clock, and Earthbound's still available, so you can check that out.
Right on. Our gold place winner, Matthew Weldon.
Thanks, everybody. If you're interested in checking out some of my stuff, you can find me at Weldon Art on Twitter and at Weldon Art TX on Instagram. And I'm really trying to upgrade my social media stuff, and I'm even considering a Patreon for I don't even know. Well, I just heard this really crazy rumor that you need to start a Patreon before May 1st because there's going to be fees coming soon. So I just,
they're upping everything.
Yeah, so I just threw one up just for the fun of it.
Is this story going to be much longer, Matt?
If there's a Patreon, you could pay to have your wife choke you out on live YouTube. I might be willing. That might be worthwhile.
Our other
good content.
Illustrious Matt Costin.
But yeah, check me out on YouTube.
Matt.
You can find me on Twitter, on Instagram. I post my art there mostly, and YouTube as well. I'm going to start doing some live streams. It's been a while since I've done it. Also, I was the artist on Agenda, so I'm going to be making an announcement on that. After James Hudnall passed away, I'm going to make an announcement to kind of let everybody know where we are at with that project. So, thanks a lot, man, for having me on.
The illustrious John Malin.
You can find me on Twitter at John Malin, YouTube under John Malin, and go check out Shinobi Sasquatch on Indiegogo right now. Thanks.
Gary Shipman.
I have an Indiegogo campaign that you can go. It's in demand right now. The Pack and Sign Omnibus. You could go check it out and back it if you'd like. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel called Gary Shipman Artist Pro or Mr. G Ship. Thanks for having me on.
You got it, buddy. Ellis.
Find me at Russell Goodson 1 at Twitter and a bunch of art at Weird Ellis on Tumblr. And I figured out that choke is probably an Ezekiel choke. Is probably what she's using.
Dang it. Hey, yeah, let's keep this stuff off live air, so you know I don't need her researching stuff.
Okay.
And Edwin is showing Lone Star Soul of the Soldier. I guess I'll let you talk that out.
Yeah, now tonight is the last chance you have to get the Gone with the Wind cover, unless you get one of the larger packs. Tomorrow, I believe it transitions to the Ethan Van Sciver cover. Is that accurate?
That is correct.
Right, and if you're just joining us tonight, Mike Miller has been a comic book professional for 3 decades now. The artwork for this book is absolutely fantastic. This is the sequel to Lone Star Heart of the Hero. If you missed the first book, if you hadn't heard about it, you actually have a chance to catch up. There is a tier. It is the Lone Star 1 and 2 signed. So you'll get a copy of Heart of the Hero, and you'll get the current cover, whatever's being offered that particular week for Soul of the Soldier. It is a great story. I have read the complete script for it. If you loved Heart of the Hero, you're absolutely going to be overjoyed with Soul of the Soldier. Please do check it out.
All right. Thank you, Edwin. And how do people get a hold of you, my friend?
I am all over YouTube, Twitter, all over the place. You can just look me up under Edwin Boyette. You can find me here every Wednesday night on Drawn and Quartered, and almost every Friday night for the Friday night auctions right here on the Blacklist Universe.
Awesome. And once again, thank you everyone for being here. Participants and fans alike. Thanks everybody. This is the funnest show of the week, seconded only by Friday Night Auction. So please do come back on Friday, and we hope to see you guys later. I'm going to go over and watch Comic Artist Pro Secrets, Ethan Van Sciver drawing the cover that's due tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, everyone. Aloha.
The vote.
Donut Earth is real.